What's up, guys? It's the Podcast Boys back with episode 53. Um, yeah, I guess we'll just hop right into story time. You got stories for the week?
Yeah, you do. Look at the thing
I
on
do
your
have a
shoulder.
story. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll start. So, this week, okay, there's two pretty big things. So, this week, I'm in a different place. I moved houses this week. Um, so I'm in a new room, new studio, new set. Um, it was a big move. We moved on the Friday, which is that was like yesterday. So that's why the podcast might be a bit late because we like filmed it. We're filming it today on a Saturday when you normally film it on Friday. Um, so yeah, I moved rooms and stuff. Still like in the middle of unpacking. Like I got boxes like in my closet and stuff, and like still working through that. But the main thing is I broke my wrist again, so I have a cast that's like casted to my. I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it because the sun's over it. But I got a cast from like my wrist to like just above my elbow. So I was on Tuesday. I was skateboarding, and I was skating with one of my friends, and like we were just doing a bunch of tricks and like just cleaning up stuff and like just doing like some like tricks that I haven't done before. And then to this ledge, and he's like, "Yo, can you 50-50 the ledge?" I'm like, "Yo, I got you." And so first one, I went up and I like locked in or whatever. But it was fine. Like I grinded like all the way, but I jumped off. I couldn't get out. And the second one, I went on, and then I put a little too much weight on like my front truck, and I sort of like this. So if this is a ledge like here, I was like that kind of. And I jumped off and I like put my arm down. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. Um, but it was fine. And then the third attempt, go up, come on, did like the exact same thing, go like this, and I put my arm down on the ledge, and I broke my arm. So what happened? I put it down, and it broke in two places. It broke on the bottom part of my elbow, so just there, and then just here. So two places. And the other like really gnarly thing is the bone like went through my skin. So it went through under right here. On this part of my wrist, I have stitches or it's stapled because they had to
You get
bone was
surgery?
like
Wait, did you see your bone
yeah.
like come out of your thing?
As soon as it happened, I was like looked down, knew it was broken right away. And I looked to the right. I didn't look at my like wrist until I got to like the hospital. Um, like from everyone that was there at the skate park, they all like your bone was like through your skin, so it broke that way, and it's a compound fracture. It's meaning there's like two pieces. Um, so it's pretty gnarly. So then after I broke it, I knew it was broken right away. And at first, like the first thing you feel is kind of like shock, and you're like, "Holy shit!" Like I just broke my wrist. Like you don't really feel the pain yet, cause you're like, "Fuck!" Like I literally just broke it.
Yeah.
Um, and the second thing, so the first wave, you're shocked, you're like, "Oh shit!" And the second wave,
And then
you're
here
like,
comes the pain.
"Yeah." And the second wave for me was like, "Shit, I broke my wrist," and so I'm like, "Fuck!" Like I broke my wrist, fuck, fuck. And then the guys like call an ambulance or whatever. Then just like annoying. Like I was just thinking about all the shit that was coming up. Like we're moving houses and stuff. The end of the year, summer, like skateboarding and stuff. All those like things like out the window for like 2 or 3 months. So that just kind of like hit me at
Months?
first. Yeah. So that like those stuff hit me first, and I was like, shit. Like I'll be out for a while, and that's like, and I started getting anxious and stuff, and I started just like, holy shit. Like I actually did this. I broke it. Um, and then like some of the guys calmed me down or whatever. Then I was breathing and stuff. Then the ambulance came, like, and it just like they gave me anesthetic. So the exact same stuff that happened the first time, like the laughing gas. That like, dude, anesthetic's crazy. As soon as you start taking it, it like works right away. For me at least, like they wrapped it in like a temporary splint, and then once they did that, like it's weird. So if my bone was out like here, they put the splint like underneath it, and then they wrapped it in the bandage. And then I was like lying down because I was like on the ledge or whatever, and so they moved my feet, and then they picked me up, and then I had to go walk to the ambulance. And then once I was in the ambulance, I was just still on like the anesthetic, and then they got me into the hospital. And so like it's really shitty because now like in the hospitals they still have like COVID patients and like all of this shit. So you have to like wear a mask and like if you have both of my parents were there, and like only one of them could come in the hospital room at a time. So like it was really shitty. So just like my mom left and then my dad had to stay. And the other thing is like my mom was also packing at the same time. So she's like pulls up to the hospital and then there's only one of them can go in. My dad goes in and then my mom like had to go leave and pack after that. Um, After I got into the hospital, it was like that sucks so much. Probably like some of the worst pain I had because you're just sitting there and you're waiting for like to get a room or like to get X-rays and like what they're gonna do to like sign you in. So I'm like sitting in the bed, and now I'm like, cause the first time like when I was broken and I was like at the skateboard park, I had my toque over my eyes. Cause I'm like, I do not want to look at this. Like this shit's disgusting. I'm not gonna look at it because it will make it hurt more, you know.
Dude,
And
my
so
anxiety
I'm in
level would just go skyrocketing.
exactly like
Right.
holy shit, and then you start hyperventilating, and it just like it's all bad from there. So I'm in the hospital. I'm like, well, let's see kind of what I did. I look down for like a split second, and it's like this, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not looking at that. So my head's here and my arm's here, and I'm just like sitting waiting. And meanwhile, like the anesthetic is like wearing off, and I'm waiting for my room. Like fuck, this hurts so bad. So eventually, I get into the like room, or I get into like they like assign me a room, and I'm just chilling there, and then I had to wait there for maybe like 20 minutes or like half an hour, and then go for X-rays. So I didn't have any like drugs or pain meds or anything for like that time being, so I was just like in pain the whole time. And then for X-rays, that's like one of the other worst parts is because you're on no like pain meds or no drugs or anything to like help with the pain, and they tell you to like move your arm, and they need it to like if my arm was like on my stomach like this, they need my arm to move out there, and like when it's like that, it's super vulnerable. So they had to sort of like pick up my arm really gently and like move it over the thing, and like I don't know, it just sucked. And then they got the X-rays, and I had to go back to my room. And so then after, I was in my room for like a couple hours or whatever, and then said, okay, well, we need to like straighten your arm out. And so what they did is they put me under on some crazy shit. I was on ketamine and like purple, I don't know what it's called. It's like
Lean?
purple smog, or it's like purple something. I don't know what they called it, but they put 20 milligrams of both. I was like so fucked. They're like, okay, you'll be out in a couple seconds. Just dream of like this is what they said
Think
this to me
happy
last
thoughts.
time.
That's what they told me.
Yeah, think happy thoughts, or they say like think of like your dream place to go. And in my mind, I was
They
still in
told me the same
skateboarding.
exact thing. Exact
I was still in like skateboarding mode, and I was thinking like, damn, bro, what if I got sponsored?
same.
And so they put you under, your eyes start to get blurry, and you close your eyes, and then there you go. And the kind of weird part about like the anesthetic, or like the whatever I was on, is like I could I guess my eyes were like took a little longer to go to sleep because I kind of was doing this, and I could see like all the doctors like looking down on me, and then I just like knocked out again. And then basically what happened, I woke up and I had like this white cast on me, and it was only yeah, it was like to my like wrist or whatever, or like right before my like elbow. And I was like super cooked for like a couple hours. Like holy shit, dude! I was like, I'm gonna get sponsored, and I kept saying like all this weird shit. Like my nurses were like laughing because I was like, okay, and I was like doing stuff with my feet, like skateboarding tricks. I'm like. Tray flip 5-0 down El Toro, boom! I'm sponsored, and the nurses kept looking at me like, "What is this guy on?" And so I kept doing that. I was like, "Okay, mom, watch this," and she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Mom, watch this, keep it, okay?" kickflip down this 50-50 the handrail and then feeble grind and then I landed and I'm sponsored. And she goes, "What are you on?" And I like kept doing that for like
Yo, I
hours.
should have got that on vid.
And like the funny thing is, my feet like were still there. So my feet, I was like looking at my feet, and I was like flicking my feet and stuff, and like doing these weird motions. Um, and so yeah, it was pretty weird.
Fell out of the
And
bed
then
or something as you're
yeah,
doing.
I was just
Oh,
like moving the bed and shit.
Oh, what the heck?
Extras.
Bro,
I
why
was
didn't
back.
movie to AFK?
I
That
know.
is so
that
weird.
happened. That happened to me too. They dragged my bed into the hallway and then they got another X-ray after the
Mhm.
procedure.
So this time, right, I got another extra. Everything was chill because I'm on
Bro.
like all these heavy drugs, so like I didn't really feel it at all. And it was like really quick too. So I got the X-rays, and then the worst thing is like they didn't really tell me. They weren't quite sure if it was a stage 1 fracture or stage 2. So they kind of had to like tell me, and they weren't really sure if I was getting surgery yet. So they're like, okay, well, like inform me in a couple hours, blah blah blah. So I'm sitting in the room waiting for like long time. And for some reason, like this happened the last time too. I like really wanted to listen to music, like for no reason. I just had like this burning desire. I'm like, Dad, can you play this song? And he's like, No. He's like, we're in the hospital. Like people, there's like people who have COVID and people right to the left of you, and you want to listen to music. I'm like, yeah, I kind of do. But it happened last time too. Like I really wanted to listen to music for some reason.
What song?
Then I don't know. I was just like music in general. I don't know, just like anything.
Like Katy
And
Perry.
so,
Yeah, Katy Perry.
yeah, exactly. And after that, they say like the doctor comes in and they're like, you're probably gonna have to stay for the night because you need surgery. So you have surgery tomorrow morning or whatever. So they take me out and they wheel me to like the elevator, and I go to the third floor. And I have kind of like a hotel room sort of thing. So I got my bed, and then I got there's like a side like cot or whatever, where like the visitor sleeps, or like my dad or my mom, like my parents would sleep. And then I had like a desk here, the washroom like connected to it,
And the
like a
heart rate
table to the
monitor.
side of me, and an IV. And so I was like stuck in there the whole night, and it was like pretty uncomfortable. And they connected me to an IV, so I still have like stuff on my arm from like the IV shit. I don't even
Like
see it,
just
but
for like about a week.
yeah. So they had like I don't know what it was. They had hydration stuff because before a surgery you can't eat because like you could throw up during the surgery or whatever. So they had like I think it was water, but like they had like this nutrient shit just like pumping into my arm like the whole night. They had that. They had like a bag of like water or whatever and another bag of antibiotic until they switch out. So like finish all the antibiotic and then it went straight to like the water. And so I had that for like the whole night. And then it was the morning and then I had the surgery. So I woke up around like 6 o'clock, like 6 in the morning. Um,
Oh, dude.
they wheel me down to the like waiting room or whatever. It takes like so long. I'm like half asleep. I'm like, bro, can I just get this done? Like, I was getting like more stressed about it. Like, what if I wake up during the surgery? What if this happens? What if this? And so I'm just waiting for the surgery. Um, they have to like sign shit because they're like, if you take this drug and your heart stops, like it's not our fault. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why do I need to know this? Like right next to me, they're like telling my dad all this. I'm like, thanks, dude. This is really helpful. And then this guy, like the doctor comes up to me and he asks me all these questions. He's like, yo, do you have a heart problem? Do you have like lung disease? Do you have liver disease? Are you allergic to this? I'm like, bro, I'm half asleep. It's like 6 in the morning and you expect me to like know all this shit? I'm like, no, 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 no. And then I wait like a little longer and they take me into the surgery room. So they like wheel me out. And I'm in like the like hospital pants and shit and like the hospital like clothes or whatever. And so they take me to the surgery room and they put you like they're like, yo, stand up, and then they put me on like the bed. They had like these weird things for your like ankles, like this. They're like on the either
Cankles.
end of the bed. Yeah, you literally like put your ankles in like these slot things, and then you put your arm on like the side of the desk, and then they gave me like I don't know. I think they gave me the same shit or like some other stuff. But they gave me like their full on like breathing mask thing, and they're like, okay, we're gonna count to 20. Within 20 seconds, you'll be knocked out. And
Whoa.
then you're gonna
Yo, that's
wake
kind of
up in a
scary.
thing.
Like the
And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I don't like. I was kind of doubting it. I'm like, I don't really think
okay.
so. So I was like, this. They're like, breathe in, breathe out, or whatever. Um, and like the one thing that's weird is I started to kind of get like anxious. Like I wasn't breathing straight, and I'm like, yo, am I gonna get this all in? I was like, because I was like anxious and stuff and like
Dude,
stressed. And I was like,
dude, you give me anxiety just thinking about that.
then you feel the drugs start to like kick in, your body just slows
Oh,
down, and then you're like, and you're starting to breathe like
smoking
slowly, and
weed.
then yeah, exactly. And all of a sudden, you're just done. You're like, close your eyes, you wake up, and now I'm in the recovery room, and I'm like half asleep. I'm like, or
Was it
just the
like in
drugs
an
and stuff.
instant? Like,
Yeah,
for
I
like,
just like woke up, and I was like, oh shit, I'm in like a new room. And so I wake up,
what?
and then there's like a nurse, and there's like another guy to the left of me. And I'm just like, whoa, that was like crazy. And I look down, and then I have like a sling and like the like cast on. And then yeah, I pretty much had that. And once you have like the sling on and like the once I was like awake from recovery, they have to like monitor you for like a couple hours to make sure you're like still like chilling, and you're not like I don't know why exactly, but they just have to like watch you for a couple hours to make sure you're not like gonna like pass out or like still on like heavy jugs. And they wait, um, and like I kept like wanting to get water and stuff because I felt like super dehydrated and also like hungry because like you're not allowed to eat before the surgery. So I was kind of like, yo, can I get some like shit up in here? And they had to like give me like small like amounts of water because I'm not allowed to like you're not allowed to drink that much because if you
It will
drink
do it
water
for
like
water.
you'll throw up or whatever, you'll like piss or like, and that's like a pain in the ass for them to like deal with. So they give you like these tiny, like pretty much like shot glasses of water. I'm like, yo, give me more. Like I need more of that shit. And so like every like 10 minutes, I'm like, yo, can I have some more water? And she's like, yeah, but you can't have that much. So I kept getting that, and then eventually I get wheeled up to like my room, and they're like, all right, so the doctor's gonna be there in like a couple hours, and then we'll check in with you, and then you'll probably get to go back tonight. I was like, sweet. So it was already a Wednesday because that was like when I woke up, and I broke it on a Tuesday. So it's like Wednesday morning. I'm chilling. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm just like tired and stuff, and then I sleep and I wake up again, and it's like just later in the day, and I'm like, yo, does the doctor come in soon? And my dad's like, we don't know. And then I'm still waiting, and like I don't have my phone at all because it was like left in my bag, and so I'm pretty much just like doing nothing, like staring at the ceiling and like really freaking bored.
Yeah, no Brawl Stars.
No Brawl Stars. I was waiting, like just super freaking bored, and then eventually like a nurse comes in. My dad's like, yo, is the doctor gonna come in today? They're like, no, he's coming in tomorrow. And we're like, yo, what the fuck? Like, we literally just waited here for like, so my surgery ended at like 11 or whatever, and we were waiting all night. So we were there at like, still waiting there till like 8 or 9, waiting for the doctor. And they're like, no, he's not coming till tomorrow. I'm like, fuck, dude, we literally just waited here for like
Can you
12
leave?
hours.
Go to what's it, Saint? What's the one, Vancouver? The Saint.
St. Paul?
Yeah,
St. Paul's.
Saint Paul's there. Go there.
Yeah.
That one's
Yeah.
goaded.
So,
Yeah, screw
dude, yeah.
Lionsgate.
Lionsgate. And then I was just chilling there, like still waiting for like the doctor, and he's like, "Well, he's not gonna come," so it was just pissed me off. And then
Like, you literally
eventually,
just
like my
sat in the
mom,
bed the whole day?
yeah, and then eventually my mom like switched out with my dad, and like she brought my phone and stuff, so I was like, "Yo,
Yo.
at least I'm like not freaking bored as hell." Um,
Podcast boys.
exactly. I was like watching YouTube and stuff, and it was pretty good. And then I wake up. It's like whatever the next day, and we're still waiting for like the doctor. Like we're like, yo, is the doctor gonna come? They're like, yo, he's gonna come later or whatever. And I'm like, dude, not a fucking again. Like this is gonna take so long. So I'm chilling. Like I think I wake up at like 7, and I'm like there till maybe I think like 5 or something. Like I was there for still a long ass time. But they kept like hyping it up. They're like, yo, you gotta leave today. And I'm like, yo, let's go. And they're like, she's like, you don't even have to eat because like, oh, you're leaving. I'm like, let's go.
Let's
And so
go.
There's a
then like
price to pay though. You gotta wait like another 5 hours probably.
exactly. So I'm like, just like chilling. Most of the so like it's weird. There's a nurse that like comes in, and she literally comes in, checks my IV. She, like at like Shoppers Drug Mart, you know how they have like those cuffs like on your like shoulder to check like your blood pressure and stuff,
London drugs and
and
stuff.
like
Yeah, I
yeah,
hate
they
those
have
things.
that like
I would always like pull it out last minute or something. Get scared.
yeah, they have that like every couple hours, and so like they're like, yo, I need to check your vitals. So they check my heart because like on like
Oh
all the
yeah,
drugs like morphine and stuff, you have like reduced breathing or whatever,
yeah.
and so like yeah, they try to like make sure your breathing doesn't like slow. So they check your heart, they check your pulse, and then they check blood pressure, and then they check your IV. Um, and so they kept doing that like since like the night that I finally got to the room. So I was there like they did that like constantly every like couple hours. So even in the middle of the night, I'd be like asleep. They'd come to my room. They're like, "Yo, I need to check your vitals," do all that shit. Um, like it was just annoying. Like it's a pain in the ass to be in there for that long, especially just like in a bed, because you're kind of like stuck. Like you can't do shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Was the bed
the other
nice?
thing
Comfy?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was like one of those beds that can like go up and down. So I was like lying down and then I could like put it back up,
Dude, that's
which
so
is kind of
calm.
nice. But the other like most annoying thing about like all of it is like since I was connected to this IV and the the person in the ambulance who like initially gave me like the part in the vein where you put the IV, put it right in between my elbow, like where you bend your elbow. And so what happened is like whenever I bend my elbow, the IV thing would like bug out because it's like moving or whatever,
Whoa.
and then it would go off and it would have like this annoying ass alarm. And it'd be like for like so
Like
long until you
inside
press restart.
McDonald's.
Yeah, until you press like restart. And so like at least 5 times before we like understood the thing, my thing would go off like every like couple minutes. It's just like waiting, and then I have like and it's going off like fuck, and I call the nurse, and then she's like
I'm the
okay,
button.
she's like just try not to move your arm, and I'm like watching YouTube and I'm like trying to like switch my phone around and I like turn like this, and then it goes. I'm like fuck, this is so annoying. And so then, like, I'm like thirsty. It's been like 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, just don't fucking like pop off or like don't like beep. And so I'm like getting my like water like really
And
slowly. I'm
then
like, and then I'm like, fuck, dude. And so then like, they like tell my dad like there's a button that says like restart, and so once you press it, it will just like it doesn't beep anymore. So
hey.
I got pretty used to
You need
pressing
the
that.
nurse. Why didn't they tell you that the first time? Why did you have to go
Yeah.
back?
And then, so the other thing is like I was sleeping, and I guess I moved it like a lot, like in my sleep. And now the nurse, like my dad has to do it because my dad knows.
Beep.
And so it's like probably like one in the. My dad just told me this. I didn't even know, but he's like, dude, last night he's like you were moving so much that the thing kept going off. So like I guess it would have been like 1 in the morning. I like turned my arm a little bit, and then it's like beeping and shit. Um, but yeah, eventually I got out, which is uh, Thursday. Yeah, like Thursday at like 5 o'clock. I got out like
Dude.
finally, and then yeah, I just been chilling. Like you have to keep it like elevated and stuff. I'm on morphine and Tylenol right now, so I just switch it out every couple hours. But it's getting better, and like I think in 2 weeks I get it like to the doctor again, and then hopefully get it like a shorter cast. Yeah, it's just like a pain in the ass to like have it broken again, and like I don't know.
That alarm sound, I'm like I pictured in my head like somewhere between like a car alarm and like a McDonald's like when
Yeah.
you walk in. It's like you just
And
hear
then
it in the
imagine
back.
that ringing for like
Oh,
hours. You're like, fuck, dude, this is so annoying.
dude. It
Yo.
that situation seems like 10 times worse than your original one and mine.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
did you get a choice for your anesthetic?
You usually do.
No. Or there's an anesthetic guide or whatever. So for the surgery, this guy, he's like the anesthetic guy or whatever, and he's like, blah 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 blah. Do you have any like? Are you allergic to this and this and this and this? And they give you all like these questions, and then because of that, like they like determine what kind of anesthetic they give you, I guess. But, I don't know what I had for the actual surgery. I know I was like, like I got like knocked out super hard. Um, yeah, I think just like, and then the other thing is like for the surgery, basically what they did for like a rundown of my surgery is they basically so the guy before and the first like procedures they pull your arm straight. So that happened before the surgery. That like happened after the first X-rays. So they pull your arm straight, and that was pretty much the second fracture. So if my bones were like, if there's one here, and then one out here, and then one like out here, they pulled them straight, so they're not like super fucked. And then for
Cause
the
they got a
second
cast of it.
surgery, for the second surgery, what they did is they put a nail in my bone, so that it's called like a flexible nail or whatever, and basically it holds the bones together. So the two bones are like nailed together, I guess, and then they're stronger and they'll just like grow or like I don't know. That's how like they'll work now. But then since there's an opening there, what they had to do is they had to like flush out my arm with like water or whatever, and they had to use this like solution. And so like my arms and stuff and like my fingers were super red because they had to like put this. I don't know if you can see. They're still kind of like red and stuff, but that's like put this like weird solution on it that like makes it like that like dyes your fingers and stuff. This like really weird red color.
Yo, that's sick.
And then so then what they do after that is like after they put the nail in or whatever, they have to staple since there's a wound there, right? They staple the wound closed and they just recasted it. In a couple weeks I have to go make sure that this like staples are like chilling and that the wound closes. Once
Bruh.
once to like only
Bro, why does it keep
for my elbow.
doing that?
I gotta ask. So for this is a relatable question. So when you had the ketamine, what was it like?
It was like the ketamine's crazy. Like you're so I was trying to remember it. So like pretty much the exact same first like thing I could say about the first time I had it is like you're really like you're trying to like stop yourself from saying stuff. But you're still saying it. Like you're like almost like alter ego. Like I would say I'm a very like extroverted person. Like I'm like on ketamine or whatever. I was like super talkative and like it's like you have no filter pretty much. Like you're pretty much just saying like without even trying to say it.
Yeah, no pop filter.
I was kind of as well.
Then like the other thing is like you're super like spaced out. Like on any of the drugs I took, I could tell you like I was like it feels like you just like went like that. You're like zoomed out and like your eyes are more blurry and like everything's a little slower. Then like on the morphine that I'm on now, like even like walking, like I'm on morphine right now. Like you're a lot more like dizzy and sort of like that spaced out feeling. Um, just like tired, like sluggish, I guess. Like you just kind of feel like slowed down, I guess. But
Like
yeah,
for
it's pretty
me,
weird.
I don't know if you had like here's the stuff that I had. I don't think I mentioned this, but when I was on ketamine and I was just waking up from it, I um I couldn't like when I would talk, um I would like for example, this is a good way to explain it. So my microphone here, I have my headphones plugged into the mixer, and I have the microphone plugged into the mixer, which allows me to hear myself talking. When I take these off, it's like I can still hear myself talking, but it's not I don't have like a live surveillance kind of I don't know how to explain it of like
Yeah.
my voice. So when I put these on, I can hear myself as like a surveillance of how I'm talking. Um, but when I was at the hospital, I was just waking up from the ketamine. I could hear myself talking, but I wasn't actually talking. Like it was almost a faint like voice in the distance kind of thing. And
Dang.
it was
Yeah.
and
What
I
did you
didn't.
picture? Like, what was in it?
What did I picture? What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Like, what did you see?
My eyes were closed because every time I tried to open it, it was just so sensitive and so bright, so I just had them closed the whole time.
So you saw
And
nothing?
sometimes
It's
I
not
tried to
like
keep them open for, like, as long as I could, and then stuff would just be, like, morphing and, like yeah,
whoa.
so it's kinda something out of a nightmare because if you think about it, like, the stuff above me, there's, like, stars and, like, moons, like, for, like, kids, right?
Mhm.
And that was morphing. So it's kind of,
So weird.
edgy. But, dude, the, so I'm just wondering, I don't know if you can answer this question, but so your wrist or arm has, like, screws in it now?
Mhm.
I wonder if
I
you're gonna
have bad.
feel, like, a difference between them. Maybe if it gets, like, colder, but I don't know. Picturing it right
I
now.
don't like. I can kind of like. Sometimes I feel like I guess like where the screw is or like that sort of area on my arm, like just cause like pain and stuff. Just right now, like I'll sort of feel like the sharp like pain. I guess. Like I don't think I'll feel a difference because I guess it's like in my skin and stuff.
Bro, get a
Like,
magnet and now you got a magic trick.
bro, yo, I just like I'm like
Like,
half
"Get
bionic.
Put
out
It's
it
of
to
kind of
your
me!"
sick.
arm.
I pull the like thing out of my skin.
Dude, that
That'd be
is
crazy.
so shitty. I don't know what I would've done if I was in your situation. I would just be like, "Holy crap." That sounds like,
The
doesn't probably
one thing,
the longest
the
pain.
one thing No, the one thing that I forgot though about like having a broken wrist is how much a fucking pain in the ass like the first couple weeks is, especially when you have like the higher cast like above like the elbow. How much of a like fucking pain it is. Like to
Yeah.
like let's say I wanted to like okay I have like my pants on and I need to like put my belt on. I'm like yo mom, can you like help tighten my like put my belt on for me? And then like even the podcast like my headset, I couldn't even put my headset on because it's like that's like this and it's closed, right? So I had to get my mom to like help me put my headset on because you can't like pull it with like one hand. Even just like I gotta have a bath like to like wash myself off. Like I can't even like wash my hair and stuff because like the bath is higher than like my arm, so it's like up here like that, and I'm trying to like wash myself with one hand. And like I couldn't even wash my hair and stuff, so I had to get like my mom to like help like wash my hair and stuff for me and like all that shit is a fucking like pain. Like it's just sucks.
Well, guys, that only means more prayers for Justin,
Hmm.
and, yeah,
Yo,
he
can't
will
relate to that though. Never
It's like
broken
hopefully
my
I don't
hand.
know.
Is
It's
being
like
like
it's like a
is
baby
being like
again. Like
high
just
nice?
dependable.
Like on the
no,
it's not?
it's not like
I say
weed.
like
It's not it's
yeah.
the drugs
People
that
kept
are like
saying
oh
my
my god.
sister's like you're bugging out so much. I'm like it's not
Man's
like that.
bugging.
Like not like I just feel like a little like I don't know, like just like spaced out. That's the only way I can say. It's like imagine you take your computer and you just do that,
Yeah.
like you're like that. You're just like, yo, that's fucked. Like you just like zoomed out
Yo,
and
if
like
they say
slower.
like dream of like your favorite place, I would say Dubai. And then I would be at that
They
hotel.
they said, to me because I was having a very hard time, like, my reaction of getting out of the drug was very bad, for me at least, so, my mom's like, "Why is he like this?" And I was, like, twitching, I was spazzing out, I was, like,
Boom.
saying, shit constantly because like I said before, it felt like a year went by, so I was like, "Yo, what time is it? What time is it?" If it was, like, an hour and a half, felt like a year.
Hmm.
And, they said, "Oh, well, he might be acting up like this because we told him to think happy thoughts, and so if he or, like, think of a place to go," like they said if he didn't do that and going into the procedure like that, then it would've, essentially fucked me up.
Hmm.
But I don't when they said that, I didn't, like, think of something. I was just like, "Yo, okay, just hurry up." I didn't take it seriously, I was like, "Okay, whatever."
Yeah.
Bro,
But
I would,
I don't know.
bro.
I don't know if I did because, like I said, I had a dream where I was with the boys, so maybe I was thinking happy thoughts, I don't know. I thought they were gonna put that thing on me too, like the mask or the whatever you
Respirator?
call
Yeah.
it. Yeah, yeah, and they just put the ketamine in the bag, and then they're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you won't
Got the
remember anything
drugs.
anymore." And I was like, okay, and like it was just blank from there.
Damn.
First time?
It's ironic because I like Justin was saying like I watched the episode without me, and he's like, I hope he doesn't have to get surgery, and
Mm.
he was like, yeah, I can relate to him all this, and yeah, so
The first time, I'm not even joking. I have the sticker right here. This guy is like just like completely vibing. That was exactly what I was thinking like the first time. Like pretty much that image. Like I was thinking like the first time like I went or broke my wrist. I was thinking like I'm like lying on a beach in one of those like big sun chairs, like watching the waves hit the beach, and just like I was like completely thinking about that. And I would say like I was pretty like positive like coming out of the surgery and like I wasn't doing anything too weird or like out of like the like realignment or whatever. But I think like because I was thinking of like skateboarding and stuff, I like was so fucked because like I was getting like so hyped that like I was like almost spazzing. Like my feet were like, yo, I'm doing this, and I was like so energetic, I guess, like because I was just so like happy and like hyped that I was like, yo, I'm like skateboarding. So like I think I was like almost too energetic, and it was like maybe not the play when I'm trying to get like X-rays and stuff. And I'm like, yo, do you want me to move my arm this way? And they're like, bro, just calm down. Like, but I think like yeah, it kind of just depends like what you think of and stuff, and like how you like take it. If you like completely just like ignore the fact that you're like or just try not to think of it, like you'll be pretty good in the surgery or like in the um like procedure or whatever.
and then
Yeah.
somebody is like um post surgery or whatever, and then
Mm,
they're getting off the drugs and they're like spazzing out and they're like
yeah.
yelling like I don't know, Allahu Akbar,
Hey.
or like that would be so
Seem
funny.
like weird because I could filter myself like through like saying bad stuff. Like I knew like it's like almost like I had like a third voice. Like okay, you can say like I'd say anything that was like appropriate, but I wouldn't say stuff like oh fuck this. I'm like swearing like just like completely like bad shit or like I don't know just like bad stuff. Like I feel like I could filter that, but in terms of like anything that I like thought of twice, like if I said like I was like yo hello or like just like really like
Yo, hello.
obnoxious, my brain like wouldn't like respond to it. It would be like thought about it too long and I just say it. Like if it was something that's like fine, like I almost didn't have like a like thinking of what I'm thinking. Like a like I had a filter, but only for like if it was like remotely fine, I'd just say it. You know, I don't know, like weird
For
stuff like
me,
that.
that was like that too. The only difference was when I first got out of it, I could like feel that it was there was something on my arm, which was the cast.
Mm,
I didn't I didn't realize like what it was, and I didn't know what was going on since I didn't open my eyes because it was so sensitive. So I was like, "What the
yeah.
fuck's on my wrist?" And like my mom's there, she's like, "Watch your language." I don't know, maybe the nurse was there too.
What's your
But
language?
Yeah.
and then I was like, "Oh shit." Yeah.
Yeah.
You literally said that? What the fuck's on my...
Yeah, I did.
Hey
I
yo.
did. I was like there like, "Yo, what the fuck's on my wrist? What is this?" Yeah. My mom's
Yo.
like,
Yeah, it's
"Okay,
weird.
language. Okay."
Have you seen like the wisdom teeth removals where they're like, there's this one guy and he's like, I'm with my fucking camel, man. And he's like, it was like one of those vines. He's like, and yeah, we're like selling drugs, man. Me and my camel, we're gonna ride off to the desert, man. And he's like, I don't know, it's super funny. Like,
Oh
I
yeah,
think
don't
all
you
the
get high
wisdom
when
teeth
you
ones,
get the wisdom teeth removed? Like they give...
yeah, you get like super fucked. I didn't even
Yeah,
know
they
what they
give
take
you
though.
and
Yeah.
they
I
give
want
you
to actually search
anesthetic.
it up.
When my brother got his wisdom teeth removed, he didn't want the anesthetic, and the doctor's like, "What? Why?" And he's like, and then my mom was in the room, and he's like, "I don't want you posting videos on Facebook of me, so we're not doing that." She's like, "I would not do that. Like, are you serious? Like, you don't want this. I'm not going to." She's like, he's like, "No, no anesthetic. We're not doing. Like, I don't
Dude.
want to be on
Oh.
Facebook." Yeah.
And then? He didn't get
Get
it?
it like
And
without the.
he didn't. He never got it. So I was in pain. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Must have sucked. It's not like really bad. That
Bro,
must
I
have
wouldn't
been
mind it,
shitty.
honestly.
You would be like, dude, that would hurt a lot because it's so raw, right? Like, oh jeez,
Yeah, especially in
that's
your
like
gum. Like, you know when
torture.
sometimes, you know when you like brushing your teeth and you brush your gums a bit and it like cuts it or like it starts to like hurt because you like brush the gum. Dude, imagine that, but it's a freaking like blade cutting open your like, oh, your gum. That would suck.
And you know those scenes in like movies where they're torturing people by like taking out their teeth? Literally like
Yeah,
that.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
GTA 5?
Oh yeah, they have that where what's his name? Yeah, with the guy. Oh yeah, I was also thinking, uh, it's not like not Michael. What's his name? Not, yeah, Trevor. When he had the weed mission,
Yeah,
it's
where...
not like that.
No? Oh,
No, you don't see that. No aliens or clowns coming out of the sky or whatever.
dang it, man. Bro, yo, Justin, you kind of look like the Kid Leroy with that.
I'm the Kid Leroy.
Hmm.
What song does he sing? He did like, what's his song?
Bro,
What's his like
Google
main
him.
one?
Looks like you.
I know. Yeah, Nick was saying that. Nick. G.
Sure. Uh,
Good.
Bro, look at this.
Go without you. Imagine. What?
Bro, that's literally...
I go without you. I'm Kid Leroy.
Bro, so like,
Let's see.
when you break your arm, it doesn't hurt instantly? Or what? Like,
Like,
no?
you're
No?
kind of like, it's shock. Like, it's just like adrenaline,
like
shock, and kind of like scared. You kind of go into like this, like, fight or flight.
When does it
Like your
hurt?
body's drug. Probably
like when you
like,
get to the hospital.
yeah, I'd say.
Like a
Like,
lot?
because once you break it,
Yeah.
right away, you get anesthetic. Or, like, once you break it, you're breaking it, you're in shock. And then, normally, if you're close to ambulance, like, you go in an ambulance and you get, like, anesthetic, like, within the first couple minutes. You know what I mean? So, like, you're not broken. Like, you don't have it broken, like, without stuff for, like, until you probably get to the hospital. And so,
Oh wait,
like,
you were in a
I
ambulance?
remember, mm-hmm,
Oh yeah,
one of those,
must
like,
have been
stretcher
driving
things.
really fast.
Yeah, they're like, "Ah," and then I just pulled up. But they like, it's weird. Anesthetic, like, it helps like right away, like it's really like instantaneous, but it wears off super quick. So like, you break it, you get the anesthetic, and you immediately like all the pain in your arm just like disappears. But like, in a
Whoa.
way, like I was trying to like think of this, like the whole time I was thinking like, yo, I gotta like remember like what all this feels like for the podcast. Like I was trying to like take notes like mentally, like what all the stuff felt like. I remember
You were in the car.
anesthetic.
That's what you were thinking of.
No, I'm
Podcast.
not even joking. In the ambulance, I was thinking, bro, what can I remember for the podcast? And so now thinking about my mental notes, the first thing is like when you have anesthetic, it's exactly how the like movies kind of portray it. Like everything is like there's like double of everything. And I remember like counting my toes. I had like 6 toes, and like there's like there's like this yellow thing in the ambulance, and your eyes like focus on it, and it almost makes it like 3D. Like you see like two of it,
Whoa.
and
Bro,
you're
you should
like,
have asked the guys in the ambulance to subscribe
yo,
to the
subscribe to the
podcast.
podcast. Right, if I thinks I'm tripping. And then like aesthetic, like it sort of, in my opinion, like it masks the pain really well. Like you don't necessarily get rid of the pain, but you mask it. And so like you're so like cooked that like your whole body feels like you don't really feel it. You know what I mean? And then it wears off. Like I took it like in the ambulance, so they make you take it, and then they readjust your arm, and then you go in the ambulance. As soon as you get out of the ambulance and you're waiting for that last couple minutes, you're like, damn, and you feel it like wear off and like shit, I can feel it again.
I didn't have that. I was just like, they never gave that to me until the procedure.
Mm.
I had someone come up to me today that recognized me from the podcast boys, and they're like, "Oh, aren't you a part of the broadcast boys?" I was like, "Yeah, something like that."
Where?
at school.
Oh, you at school
Yeah.
today?
No, it was yesterday.
Oh
But
yeah. Yo, do you know?
yeah, I do. I haven't talked to him for a while.
Yo, sick.
Yeah, so it's
The
funny.
broadcast boys.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Bro, if I
Yo,
was
new
under,
merch coming out. Broadcast voice.
yeah, yo, we gotta. If I was under anesthesia, I would just think about Atlantis the Palm. Oh yeah, and then close my
Dude, if you
eyes.
could decide what you would think about, holy crap, that'd be so fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I would take it every day then if that's the case.
I'd wonder, like, it's just, I'm kind of curious, like, what would, like, weed and stuff be, like, compared to it, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Find out. No,
Compared
I'm
to
joking.
podcast for episode
Thought
54,
box in the library.
Episode
garage,
420.
yeah. Oh, literally, but, like, I'm actually so curious, because it's, like, that felt, like, it feels kind of good, like, anesthetic, like, it helps, like, numb your body, and you're like, dude, this feels kind of good,
Get in
but
the
it's
eye
also,
first.
if you, like, think about the wrong things,
You
like, if you
kind of
have
get like
anxiety,
euphoria, like really like happy or
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like you're kind of just like, damn, bro, I feel good. But like, I feel like if you had it and you had like really bad anxiety, you'd be kind of like fucked. Or like, if you get really stressed easily, like, no.
Dude, I forgot the word for it. So I don't think I said this either. There's a lot of stuff I'm just realizing I missed. Um, but there is this. Okay, oh yeah. So they're like, all right, we're gonna start. Do you have to? I was like, can I go to the bathroom, please? They're like, yeah. And I don't know why they didn't realize that there is um a bathroom in my room. So they took me like down the hall, and I have I just found out the word for it. I don't remember. It's like emetophobia. I think that's what it is. Emetophobia. I don't know how
Yeah.
to say it. Do you guys know what it is? It's
Nope.
like it's like a phobia. It's like a fear of vomiting. And I found this out when I was at Keats camps, and I was in like I felt like really sick, and I've only puked like once, and I felt really sick. Like I was in from like I don't know Friday till like the day we left or like Thursday. I was in like my stomach. Like I was never not nauseous, and my anxiety. Like I don't know. Justin was with me, and I could probably ask other people in there. I was just so like um non-energetic. I didn't want to like do anything. I was just like there like oh my god. And I was like sick before everyone else was sick. This is before like the whole diarrhea situation. And then as soon as everyone got sick, I was like, dude, welcome to my world. I felt sick for like a couple days, but I didn't shit. I to me, I don't know, Justin, if you ever found out, but to me, I've heard several things after the incident. There was like either the chili, the water was another
Yeah.
thing. Cause the water there is always shit, but
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're on a.
and I don't know if it was. 'Cause I never drank the water because I knew it was shit water. So
Yeah.
but I never had the chili either. So I don't know why I was sick. Oh, I think okay. Dude, I chugged so much juice when I was there. So
The
I
Yeah,
don't
liquid
the
know.
juice, yeah.
juice.
Maybe that was what. But anyway, I felt so sick, and then like, it was the morning of like everyone woke up and had like diarrhea, and I remember Kevin Hackett was like on the stage for
Yeah,
breakfast,
yeah.
and he's like, "How's everyone's Saturday morning going?"
Bad.
Like sarcastically, and everyone was like, "Ah," and like there's some kids stayed at the cabin, I think maybe. There was only like four or five, no, like four or three kids from our cabin, including me, that were not sick. So, well, diarrhea. I was like sick, like I was nauseous for like the past 2.5 days, and I get to the dining hall, and I'm feeling like a lot better. I don't know why. Then I finish eating, and the moment I put down like my knife and fork, like as soon as I finish eating, I didn't. No, I didn't puke, but I was just like, I had a massive like rush of just like I don't know what it was. Like I assume it's a anxiety attack. It was so severe. I was getting so dizzy. I was sweating. Like the world was like shifting. I was like, fuck. I gotta get out of here. I was like, I need to evacuate right now. So
Zoom.
I go to my counselor and I was like, yo, can I use the washroom? He's like, yeah, go for it. So then I was like rushing down the stairs, like fuck, and I go into like the bathroom and I'm just there and I was like waiting to puke because I felt like I was gonna puke, and I never did. But I had that feeling. Took me about 10 minutes to get back into reality, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" And I still felt like shit, but just not as bad. My counselor at the time was going to the med bay, so I was like, "Yeah, can I come with you? Like, I'm feeling a little under the weather." He's like, "Yeah, okay, come on." And ever since then, it's like kind of proven to me of this like phobia. Anyway, so when I was in the hospital and I was going through like the hallway, I was getting that like not as bad of a version of it, like like a mediocre version of it, and I was just like, oh shit, like, dude, no, like everything's about to start, like not now, and I think I like laid down and it was fine, but that's kind of like yeah, that's how anxiety can really affect you because I had a very hard time coming out. So Justin's right, like if you're very anxious, it's not gonna be good for you, and I had a very hard time because of that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I just thought of like two last things. Like another shitty thing about it is like before the surgery, or like before like even like the first thing when that's like straightened my stuff, I was still like nervous and like just like anxious about it, and I had to like pee like really badly, but like I was like there's like a couple minutes before the surgery, and they're like, okay, well you can't like leave, your arm's like broken, and I didn't have anything around it yet because this was like literally right before the surgery, like my X-rays were already done. So they gave me like this shitty like cardboard like fucking like box pretty much. It was like pretty much like a bottle, but like it was like cardboard. And then they're like, "Well, here you go." And I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck am I supposed to do?" I have to like take off my pants like mid like, and I'm lying down on the bed, dude. It was like one of the most uncomfortable
Were there
things.
people there?
Huh? No, they left. Like that's like they
Oh,
left
okay,
their
good.
room, but like
That
it
would have
was
been
like cause it's
sus.
so hard. Yeah, that would have been fucking weird. But it's hard to like since I'm like lying in a bed, right? Your arm's like broken to the like left of you, and you have to like get your pants on, but you're lying on the like get your pants off, but you're lying on the bed, so you have to like lean on your back almost. And it's like lean on your back, and like I don't know, it's so uncomfortable and just like shitty. Like it's like a bad experience, you know.
Nice, yo. Bro, that story time's so good.
No, epic breaking story time.
Yeah,
And then
so,
and after that,
yeah.
after I got back from the hospital, we're like moving. Like the next day, the like I got back Thursday, I went to bed, and then like Friday we started moving. I was like, shit, bro. My mom like packed up like most of my stuff for me. There's still like like couple stuff, like couple boxes at our old house, but you know we that's like easy stuff. Like we still have technically still in the house till like 31st, so we're still like have like a couple of days to get our last stuff out.
let's see a
But,
room tour.
Yeah.
room tour, it's
Show us,
really
bro.
like empty right now. Here, I gotta see because I'm gonna like mess up the camera. So right there, that's like I got on my bed right there, and then I have like my bedside table and stuff with like mirror and stuff. And then to that side, I got like a little
Justin.
like in there. Yeah, that's like one of my old like binders for school. And then I got like the big windows in here. And the cool like another cool thing is I have like a little nook in there, like in that wall there. I don't know if you're gonna see it, but I got like my cat always sleeps in there. It's just super high. And I have like a um closet to there. And my desk is like here. So I have like it's a little smaller than my last room, but it's good because it's not like overly big and it's like pretty like it's like cozy. You know what I mean? It's not like too
Yo, that's
big
so
and it's
hot.
like
That
I
room.
think it
really
looks
nice.
I think it looks better.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. Plus, I have like really big windows, so like in the day, like I like none of my lights have to be on because I have like natural light like so much.
Yo,
Super
Sam.
nice. Natural light is epic. Sure.
I think what happened to me this week, see, I couldn't decide what to eat for lunch today.
Bruh.
So I kind of just put a bunch of stuff together. I put like pita bread, like in a sandwich type of thing, and then I put avocado slices, hummus, cheese, and I think what else did I put? Oh, and rice. Very, very good.
And some soy sauce.
Soy sauce. I did not put soy sauce, but
Are you kidding me? No. Bro, what is this? It always moves me to AFK.
The
I
imposter from Among Us.
I don't know why it's doing that.
I don't know. I think that's all from my week. Yeah.
Yo, nice. Yo, so week was good. Started playing Rec Room. It's so fun. Yeah.
I just remember like one thing I've been doing this week, like, cause I'm like literally disabled and I can't do shit. Like I had to like I'm just like helping my mom out with like some of the stuff, like taking stuff from the house, like with my free hand. The other thing I've been doing, I've been playing like I can't play Brawl Stars because like that's two hands and I like do that. Clash Royale, I'm already like pretty much maxed like Clash Royale, and it's kind of boring. Like it's just I will just like ladder games. But now I'm starting to play Clash of Clans because like I'm like so fucking bored. I'm like, dude, I need something to do with my time. So I've been playing Clash of Clans like so much, like just like grinding. I'm at like Town Hall 7, and then like my builder base is like town or builder base like 4 or 5 or whatever. I kind of like grinding it right now, and I'm so
Did
for
you
it. It's
start
actually pretty fun.
from scratch?
Oh, I had my old account
Oh,
like hooked up, but I'm like almost yeah, and I have like my old account, so like I have like, quite a bit of stuff, which is kind of sick. But yeah, I just been grinding it. I want to see like I have like a challenge with
Back on the
myself, like
grind.
how far can I get? Like with my wrist broken, like how far can I progress in the game? Like I imagine, cause I'm at 7 right now. Like you'll see in the podcast, like when I'm back, even like a week, like I wonder if I could get to like town hall, like maybe like 8 or 9. Cause the game takes like years to progress, cause it's like such a slow game with all the upgrades and stuff. But
Yeah, it
like
is.
I didn't like
I don't
it
know.
'cause so like when you're new, it's fun, but then when you get more
Mm,
advanced, it's just like you have to wait a week for like one upgrade. So
yeah, facts.
unless you want to pay the gems or whatever, it's elixir, I don't remember. Um, so you're playing on your phone, right?
Yeah.
Your phone's good. How's it going? Is it getting slow? Because I know it's kind of getting older.
Yeah, I have to like I have no storage and like half of like I have like videos with like skateboard like because I just take a bunch of videos on the phone and stuff, and I have like no storage. The shitty thing about my phone, it's like it's a fine phone. Like I don't care, it's Samsung phone or whatever, but it only has 32 gigs. So like I have no room for fucking anything. Like half of my
32?
I had to delete. Yeah, and I'm at like 31. Like I'm pretty much maxed out, and I have to like delete like all my stuff to even like do anything. And like most of it's music too, right? Like just most of it's all music, and like I can't delete music. Then like the rest is like photos, videos, and that's like I want to keep that. And then like the rest of it's a game. So I literally the only game I have on my phone, only stuff I have on my phone that aren't like that come with the phone, I have like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, music, um, Team Snap, Discord, Clash of Clans, my banking app, Minecraft, and Google Classroom. Like I have nothing on my phone, so I've literally just been playing Clash
Bro, look
of
at my
Clans.
phone. Look at this. Alright, ready? So we're gonna start here. Alright, wait. So look. Yeah.
No,
This is
Yeah, my phone doesn't have much
256.
storage either.
damn.
I'm gonna like probably get a new phone this year, probably.
Bro, they're
I
coming
don't
out
know
with
when.
like I think the iPhone. I don't know if they have it. They might, but they're coming out with like a terabyte of storage. Like now,
Jeez,
What?
1,000
dude, it's my
gigabytes.
PlayStation. Dude, how
Yeah, I
you
was just
don't
about to
need
say.
a terabyte? What?
Yeah,
Dude,
why do you keep it on your phone? You're downloading like the whole fucking. You down like that's like a movie or something. Like
dude, the
that's
amount of you
fucked.
would probably get like hundreds of movies
Yeah,
with that amount.
thousands.
Yeah,
Jeez, holy crap, bro! You can play like Call of Duty is like 100 gigs
Oh
or
yeah,
something
Call of
gigabytes.
Booty.
So, jeez, dude, that's insane. Yeah, I want to get. Do you have like Justin? Do you have like a phone that you like? Have you seen as like, well, I might want that?
um, probably just like an Apple phone though, cause like all my friends have Apple phones, and I get clowned so hard for having like a Samsung phone. And another thing is just like, even like stupid shit like um, not like FaceTime or anything, or like game pigeon and shit, and like I don't know, stupid stuff like that, like kind of annoying, and like I don't know, what's like other things. Um, I don't know, just like weird things that's like different between the two.
Kind
So
of
it's
picky
kind of
when it
annoying.
comes to phones because I don't
Mm,
necessarily like Apple. Like my mom has an iPhone 11 and I've tried it and it's kind of hard to like work. I
yeah,
have to get used to it. And the
yeah,
Samsungs, like I've had a Samsung. I personally don't think they're too reliable, at least the ones I've had. Um, and my parents love them and they get them, and some of them are good. I
yeah,
would admit some of them are good, but I just don't like the layout of like Samsungs and stuff.
Yeah,
So it's very hard for me.
trash.
The two biggest performing brands, it's so hard to find. So I settle with Motorola, which it's kind of weird, right? It's like, it's not that big of a brand, but I like their features. I like the karate chop for the camera, the shake for the what is it, the light. I like the fingerprint on the back. I like that better than on the front. And I like the this one that I'm probably gonna get. It has like three lenses. It's ultra wide. It has like 4K maybe. It's really good. And I just like the way it functions, I guess. But it's weird because it's not a big performing brand. So that's why I said like it's hard for me to find like a good phone. And the Motorola's, they don't have that much storage. I think the one I'm looking at has 64 gigabytes. So that's okay.
Yo, that's good. That's what my old phone had, and I had like a lot of apps and
There
photos.
you go.
mm,
It's like perfect.
Yeah.
But now I have like 2,000 photos on my phone, so I kind of need a bit.
yeah.
And it shoots
The other thing I
4K, so you're
have.
gonna have like a big file for like all the vids.
Oh shit, I didn't think of that.
Let's see how
The
much
thing
it
that
costs.
like is kind of weird is like I don't really have like I deleted a lot of my photos and shit because of storage. A lot of it is on Google Photos or like Google Drive or
Oh
whatever,
yeah.
which is really helpful because like if I need any of my photos that I've ever taken off of any of my phones, they're all linked to my Google. It's like fucking what is it? What's the one on Apple? It's like iCloud. It's like
I saw that
iCloud,
go
but it's
by.
like just on my Dude, the one thing that sucks is like in this house we're pretty much right and like kind of busy street. I don't can't really say it, but
Yo, yeah, can't
the
say it, bro. Don't say
hospital's
That's
like
so good.
right there, and
Yeah.
so like the side like the ambulance and stuff goes by like pretty frequently, and like
I think I drove by your place yesterday, actually. I was going to visit you.
yeah, it's nice.
I saw the
Yeah,
window, like that window is like facing the street.
yeah,
I was
exactly. There's
driving
one
by.
that's like just above like my sister's bedroom window is like above the garage thing. That's like yeah.
What's the address?
Says the address on here. Uh, Oh, I can't see it. It's like same building as my dad's, but on the ground. Well,
Cool.
actually, it's weird because like apartments or whatever. There's two buildings, so there's one on this side. There's like, and then there's one on this side. I can't really
Oh,
show
yo,
it,
I
but yeah,
see
there's
it
like
on
two.
Snap Maps. Hey.
There's one building
Oh.
here and one
You
building
get
here. And then there's like all these tiny townhouses in between the two buildings. My mom's townhouse, like the one that we live in, is right here,
Building.
and my dad lives in the building up here, right? And then the second tower is like here. Then our parking is like in the underground, so we just go in the underground and then go up to the second building and then like walk out to the townhouse. But
Oh,
like,
yeah,
so they're
you're
not really
right.
connected, except for the anemones. What the fuck? I don't know what those are called. Gym and like the garbage room and all that stuff is
Is there
like,
a pool on the roof?
no.
That was
Well,
on
actually,
Chris's.
Oh, man.
it's on like there's one on the other. There's one like newer building and they have a pool on the roof. Pretty cool.
Oh, yo, I know where you live. Nice.
It's
Wait,
like
can I
in
see?
between. I checked where I live on Snapmaps.
I think that's where you are.
We get a verification right
It
here.
says 1 hour ago. Yeah, check. Yo, go on Snap. Oh, yeah, okay.
Dog, I haven't really moved.
I see.
I'm just like, see the second one? It's
Mhm.
like more left than that. It's like in between the two. See
Mhm.
where like the green tree is?
Oh,
It's like between those.
you're in that house?
Yeah.
The thing in the middle?
Yeah, I'm literally in the middle thing. But there's like
Yo.
there's like four of those. Like there's like four of those in between. I'm like right in between like the fourth one or the third one or whatever. I'm weird.
Yo, that's
I don't know why
sick.
it says I'm so like on the. I'm
Yeah.
literally on the roof of like
Yeah, you are.
this like the tower. I don't know. That's weird.
Bro, Snap
Yeah.
Map coming in clutch.
It's not map locations.
Here's an update for people listening. So the COVID numbers are getting a lot better. Vaccines are getting out to
Bro, so many
younger
people are
people.
getting vaccinated. It's crazy.
I know. So good. So the numbers are like at an all-time low. Next
Mhm.
week, and no, not even like a couple days, they're gonna open up restaurants. They're going to I am actually gonna play football games as long as I can because like I have to check with physio, but they're gonna be playing, actual football games. Soccer's gonna be games, which means that the podcast could be in person soon. And I have to wait and see. I'd have to check with my parents, but we might have the opportunity, depending on the COVID rules, to go into the garage if the library is not open.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll keep these guys up to date, but
Alright.
let's just be aware of that. No promises.
Yo.
I know last time we're like, yeah, next episode probably gonna be in person.
And then
I'm not
nope.
saying that. I'm just saying like it's a
Maybe.
possibility. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, how's the wrist
I'm gonna
doing?
bring up a topic.
It's good. I took a morphine right before this, so I'm like kind of chilling.
How about you, Cal? What about you?
Yeah, I was gonna say which one. Mine's it's just stiff. Not really stiff. It's just like I don't have the only thing I gotta work on in physio is having to move like my wrist in ways that I can't on the other one. So, for example, I don't know if this is the case exactly, but if I, move my wrist like this one might not be able to go as far back as this one. So that's what I have to work on.
Oh, okay.
And also, I've kind of already worked on that, so now it's kind of just strengthening the muscle, or just creating more muscle memory. So yeah, I'm doing fine. And also, like, I have to be careful for football. I might not be able to do it because it's so like sensitive, the bone. It's not gonna like shatter in half or anything if I like catch a ball, but it would hurt like a lot. Or like if I'm playing goalie, dude, that would hurt so much. It would just be in a lot of
It would
pain.
just
But
break
I
it
wouldn't.
again.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't break again. It would just be like super, like just hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but doing better.
Okay, so you guys
Okay,
are
we
doing
gotta.
good. Yo, Justin, the drugs are in like a pill, right? Or
Yeah, I have like a pill bottle.
Yep.
oh, that's
They
dope.
said
Yep.
as morphine. Yeah,
So it doesn't hurt right now, or like what's? It's just numb or
not really.
numb and broke.
Morphine's like so strong. The nurse was telling me like if like I don't use all the pills, like dispose of them here because they're like fucking really strong. Like it's like 10 milligrams per pill. So they even make me like cut the pill in half. So I take half of a morphine. So I take 5 grams, but I only take like
Yeah,
like
don't be
half a
taking the
pill
whole
once or
pill. You're
twice.
gonna be like,
Yeah, I only take one of them like when it's pretty bad pain or like I need it. So
hmm deserved, bro. Bro, what? Well, I mean that's pretty cool for him.
tell him you.
Um, Raptors super fan. I actually don't know his name, but he's been a super fan for what? He's never missed a Raptors game apparently. And yeah, he's
Never
in the
back to you.
Basketball Hall of Fame.
Makes sense.
Must
He's
have a lot of money.
literally been like every single game, right? Or yeah, he's like never missed one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy. Like him, and then like he's like front row. Like
He must have bank. He's
Mhm.
met Drake.
he's
And
wearing
like,
like a
Yeah,
big watch. It looks like a Rolex on the wrist.
yeah. Look at that. Woo.
Guy's definitely balling.
Mhm.
yeah, so Hall of Fame. Interesting. I think it's well deserved. I
Mhm.
don't know, because I feel like dude, this guy's, supporting the team. And he's getting clout for it as well. So kind of a
So much
bonus
crowd.
there.
Yeah, I
Quick
mean,
one. I'm gonna change it to unless you guys have anything else to say.
That's all we gotta say.
yeah.
All right. So goalkeeper Allison
Oh.
from Liverpool has scored a goal, and he says,
Oh,
"I'm too emotional. Football is my life. I've played ever since I remember as a human being with my father. I hope he was here to see it." A fantastic interview with Allison, who dedicates his sensational last-minute goal to his father who passed away earlier this year.
Aw.
Yeah. I put a video in the chat live of the situation. So I guess what happened was they brought him out because they had a corner kick, right? So they decided to bring him out for an extra guy on the corner, right? So I've done that all the time in FIFA. I know a lot of teams do that. And he scored like from the corner. Normally they're just there as like support. But no, he like went in and he's pretty tall too, I think like 6'3",
it was
6'2".
like
So
a really nice goal too, and it was really important because this is for like FA
So
Cup,
clean,
right? So
man.
it was like
yeah, because they're
didn't
versing
it?
Albion. It's like I think they're the last in the league, maybe. I don't know.
All right, here we
It
go.
was like
And look at
tied
the
in.
score too. It's extra
He
time.
gets it! He gets it! Allison's done it! There is a dramatic twist to the tale. The goalkeeper is the goal scorer. Can you believe it?
Yeet.
The extra man.
That's nuts.
And
I'm
West
not looking at the
Bromwich
players.
Albion.
I'm looking at the bench, Martin.
Bruh.
Yeah, so very nice. And
So clean.
I think what was I gonna say? It's kind of like it's weird to was this the guy that I don't remember, but like 2 years ago, someone got into like a lot of shit from Liverpool, like one of their goalkeepers, because like he messed up so hard. I don't know if it was the same guy. Justin, do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
Justin's
Mm,
gotta know.
because I remember
no,
at
Liverpool game?
Flow, when we were at Flow, everyone was like talking about it too. They're like, yo, he's shit. Because
Like one of like the World Cup games, or is that like for?
I think it was for Liverpool. Anyway.
I don't know.
So yeah,
I
this
can't
guy
remember.
has like if it's the same guy, he has a bad reputation. So for him to do this, it's very good for him.
Mm.
And
Good job, boys.
Jeez, dude, that's insane. Holy crap. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something for it, but I don't remember. Oh well. Okay. Wait. Do I have any? Okay, I just got. You guys can go.
All right, bet. Yeah, I'll go. All right. All right, so this North Vancouver trails closed after bear sweeps hiker. So yeah, so apparently hiker got attacked on Mount Frome. Mount Frome. Nah, just kidding, it's Frome. Yeah, so scary.
Damn. That's not good.
Heard about that.
This was yesterday.
And it's on the
Oh,
news,
I
right?
see Avicii on the.
Wait, what the?
Avicii Arena.
Oh,
I think
my
it's straight
bad.
wrong. That's why I looked. I was like, wait, what?
It's bugging, it's bugging. There we go. That's why you guys weren't saying anything. Yeah, so here's the article. North Shore News official. Not Avicii Arena.
Avicii Arena, they.
Yeah, so they
Okay.
closed it for 24 hours. Probably open already again. No idea, but hopefully you guys okay. Yeah, probably on anesthesia. So yeah, I'll go to my
Probably.
other topic. I'll do all mine in a row. Like, you feel me? Alright, so next one you already know. Y'all read it. Alright, Avicii Arena. Yo, it's pretty sick. So they're gonna be calling this arena Ericsson Globe, the Avicii Arena from now on. It's the one in Stockholm, Sweden. Yeah.
So why are they changing it?
In memory of him, because he's dead.
Yeah. He died like 2 years ago.
Yeah, so sad, man.
Is he like
Did he
born there or
grow up
something,
in
or they just
Stockholm?
like?
What?
Did he grow up in Stockholm?
Yeah,
Sweden.
dude.
Okay. I know he's from Sweden, but.
Alright, so next one we got just. So there's this new series on Disney Plus, and it's some like monsters at work. I kind of want to watch it because I like monsters. Y'all unmute it.
What exactly is MIFT?
Now you've done it.
The monsters
Refresh here.
Putting you two in charge.
You're kidding.
It's laughter we're after.
You're no longer hiring scarers?
Scarers are out. Jokesters are in. Report to MIFT.
What exactly is MIFT?
Now you've done it.
The Monsters Inc. facilities team!
MIFT.
If a machine needs maintenance, we maintain it.
Now. Nobody saw nothing.
Well,
Nobody saw nothing.
Yeah,
I should watch that. It looks good.
yeah. This TV series also has an actor I like, Ben Feldman.
Okay.
Good.
I think Justin's up.
Yeah, I think he is.
Or, sorry. Get
Okay.
over it.
You know, yeah, I kind of have like it's kind of like story time, but also like
Alright.
topic, I guess. Like so on like the TV thing, I've been watching like I'm watching like this new show, or I watched it before, but it's this Formula One show called like Drive to Survive, and it's really freaking good. It's like this documentary sort of thing on
good.
Formula One. And the first ones I watched in quarantine, so like I watched seasons 1 and 2 like in quarantine, and like because I broke my wrist, I've been kind of like just like really bored. So I watched like the most of the third season. I think I have a couple episodes left. It's so fucking good. Like it's actually like I don't know. I recommend it like 10 out of 10. Like really good. If you like need something to watch, definitely watch it. Like, cause I don't know, as a kid, like I grew up like really like loving cars and stuff, And like the movie Cars like was like literally my favorite movie. And so like I don't know, it kind of reminds me of that because like cars going really fast around the track. But it's it's really good because they talk like in depth about like the contracts and like the team chemistry between like teams, like the cars and like the races and stuff. Like and it's super intense. Like one of the guys, like spoiler alert, like one of the guys like got like into a really bad crash and like was on fire and shit. And like he could have died and then like he got out of it alive and like
Yo, what's happening to the
it's just some
camera?
crazy shit. And then like this one like episode, the last one, the guy literally came from like last place. Like it's like one of the last races of the season. He's in 18th place, and he literally got all the way to first at the end, and it was like actually crazy.
So pog. Yo, I saw it on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix, right? That's a streaming
Yeah,
platform. Yeah.
So good though.
Yo,
I
might
know.
probably watch it. Yo, what's happening to Cal's camera though?
I don't know. He's doing a lot of like this sort of stuff.
I'm trying to find the SD card on here because I need to take it out.
He's really bugging. He's like,
Yeah. He's like, whoa.
that's what anesthesia feels like. That's kind of what
Yeah,
it feels like.
probably.
You just like, it's your brain. You're like, whoa. It's like this.
Go wider. Oh no, I can't.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, where's this SD card? What the hell?
It's where the battery is. I think.
I
Should
guess
be.
we find out. Yeah, it is.
Let's
Oh,
go,
okay.
boys.
Oh, dude, it's so
That's
warm
it.
because the battery was in there.
Yeah, it gets pretty
Battery.
warm in there. You're gonna import some footage?
Okay. Yeah, because I don't have too much left. It's 2 gigabytes, which
Ooh.
isn't too much. But I gotta.
Wait, what? The
Yeah,
SD
that-
card is 2 gigabytes?
Yeah, look.
What?
I replaced it with this one because the other one had no more room left.
The one I have is 128.
Yeah, we're gonna empty
What do
this
you have on there? Like what videos?
Just photos, I'm pretty sure.
Pictures. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have much.
think
For
it's
videos,
128,
like
bro. It's, like,
2
so
gigabytes
much.
is like.
Let me see right here.
I have like an old camcorder I use. It has like mine has a fucking shit
What
ton.
the
as
heck?
well.
This
You have
is
the same
bugging.
camera as me, right?
Yeah, I did like a lot of like skate stuff, like skateboarding stuff.
Yeah, dude, it's
Dude, that camera
120.
is so sick. Like,
Oh, crap.
actually, the videos are so dope on that. Mine has like, I don't know, it's got quite a bit though. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, mine's literally like half of my phone storage. It's crazy. Don't know
That's
why
nuts.
I
That
got that
phones are
one.
like so much. It's like
This
cameras.
SD card has more storage than both of your guys' phone.
Yeah.
I gotta
Crazy.
go into like, why is this?
Yo, show
Okay,
us the
wait.
photos.
Look what. I got one in particular that I like.
Alright, let's
Okay, I
see.
gotta go in here.
Is it like of the boys or
There's. Yeah, I'll show
sunset,
you guys. Hold on.
landscape, portrait?
Oh, what is this? That's not in order.
Oh,
What?
shoot.
This isn't like any editing or anything at all, by the way.
Let's see, bro.
Okay, here.
Alright. I'm gonna want to be impressed by this, bro.
Pink, bro.
Pink, bro. Pink vape.
Pink.
Yeah. I gotta find another one. See what else we got here.
Trendy.
Pretty trendy, bro.
Pretty trendy. That's actually sick.
Yeah. He's got like the 3 pop zones.
Where is the rest of the?
Jake
Oh.
Paul on him.
Oh.
Mobile storage. Okay, I think it'll be on here.
Brawl Stars.
And an EOS M50. There aren't any videos in this folder. No. There is. Bullshit in me. Why are these all videos? It's not stuff here.
Bro, I have like a really fast SSD, and when I load something on here, it takes like so long to like load it because I have so much. I have like,
Boom.
well, now I only have a gig on it, but
Okay, I think I found image. 2021, 7:03 a.m. I think it's backwards. Supposed to be
3 a.m.
7:03 p.m. Alright, this one in particular. Alright. So my dog came up to me as I was playing with my camera.
And he was like, "What
this
you
photo was
doing?"
taken. This photo was taken seconds before, because he was looking at it, and he was in like perfect position. So I quickly just pressed on the button, and it made like a flickering sound, and then his ears like shot up because he's like curious. He's like, "What is that noise?" And then I was just spamming the photo, and as he's like, "What is that noise?" He was looking at it,
What the heck?
and this is like the first one I took. I think this one's the best.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
so awesome.
Dude, I don't know
Awesome
what
dog vomit.
filter I was using here, but it looks good, like the coloring and stuff. Like I like,
It looks really sharp, like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Perfect and all that.
like around here in his face, it's like more colored, and over here is like darker. So there's like sunlight on
Mm-hmm.
his like nose. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. Took that yesterday.
Dude,
I got a copper drop here.
is it some
I gotta
Nike?
figure out how to empty all that onto my computer. I'll probably just make like a folder for camera. Okay, here is copper drop. So
Drop.
saw this on my Google stories. Thought it was pretty good. The hell?
I say
Okay.
the drop.
Yeah, drop.
I like the silhouette. I have Jordan one of those.
Yeah, silhouette cool, but like this, nah.
$90? There's no way, dude. There's 90.
Yeah, what is it made out of? Like
This is
garbage?
yeah, maybe $90 for like kids. I don't know. This is not
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
$90.
That's probably like freaking. Where? Like Jordan
Too
ones
good
for
to be
Yeah.
$90.
true.
That doesn't
Yeah.
happen. No.
So I'm gonna say cop. Reason being is because I just like the color and I like the shape of it. Pretty simple. That's all my reasoning behind it. And then since this was, oh yeah, here's another one. Since there's that one was short, I'll move on to this one. Oh, Chicago mayor is only, what the fuck? Oh, it's Chicago mayor is only granting interviews to journalists of color for her 2-year anniversary of being mayor. I haven't watched this, but I'll read a bit more. So, denouncing the lack of diversity amid Chicago media outlets, Mayor Lori Lightfoot has announced that she'll only give journalists of color one-on-one interviews to mark her 2-year anniversary as the Windy City's top bureaucrat.
Bureaucrat.
I ran to break up the status quo that was failing so many. That isn't just in City Hall. The mayor tweeted on Wednesday, "It's a shame that in 2021 the city press corps is overwhelmingly white in a city where more than half of the city identifies as Black, Latino, AAPI, or Native American. The lack of diversity." I'm not gonna read the whole thing. There's a lot. Read I'll read this one. Diversity has long been an issue across the media industry. Nonetheless, journalists of color have questioned Lightfoot's decision. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna question it. So, dude, what is this? I'll play the video because I haven't seen this.
On the next United Shades,
It's always been the big dogs versus the little dogs.
we're talking about the wealth gap.
The problem
Yo,
is not
nice
me.
ad.
It's not even the rich people. The rules are wrong.
United Shades of America with W. Kamau Bell, tonight at 10 on CNN.
United States of America.
The Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot facing criticism for her decision to grant one-on-one interviews with only minority journalists to
Wait, I'm gonna mute myself so it doesn't echo.
commemorate her second anniversary in office. In a letter to City Hall, Chicago City Hall reporter, she wrote, "There are only a handful of beat reporters of color in the City Hall press corps. There are 0 women of color assigned to the City Hall beat, 0. I find this unacceptable, and I hope you do too. It is impossible for this glaring lack of diversity not to be reflected in the daily coverage of government, politics, and city life every single day." Joining me now is Lynn Sweet. She is the Washington bureau chief for the Chicago Sun-Times and a longtime member of the Chicago press corps. So what's going on here, Lynn?
Well, John, I just want to say from the beginning, I am not troubled by this. I've been part of the Chicago press corps for a long, long time. And Lori Lightfoot did not say anything that we did not know. So what's going on, John? For one day, she's trying to shake everybody up and trying to spotlight on the lack of diversity in the City Hall press corps. John, you know, I keep a foot in City Hall politics as well as covering Washington and the White House. You know, I can within an hour be on the phone with someone from Capitol Hill, the White House, and City Hall. So I know what Lightfoot's talking about. Chicago is a very diverse city. The newsrooms are not.
So Gregory Platt, who's with the Chicago Tribune, this is how he responded. He says, "I'm a Latino reporter at the Chicago Tribune whose interview request was granted for today. However, I asked the mayor's office to lift its condition on others, and when they said no, we respectfully canceled. Politicians don't get to choose who covers them." He's basically saying, you know, if they're going to do this, I'm not playing.
I respect Gregory. He is a regular in City Hall. He's there every day. But I respectfully want to point out that big newsmakers pick who they want to talk to for one-on-one interviews all the time. I only live in the real world, John, as you do. And we know that when you're a big newsmaker with many interview requests, you pick and choose. Today marks the second anniversary of Lori Lightfoot being mayor. That's why this is coming to a head today. So she had a bunch of interview requests. So she did pick and choose. And some of the outlets that she is talking to today are community outlets that don't have the resources to staff City Hall every day like the big legacy outlets do. And what's wrong with that? And by the way,
well, some people are playing it. So, you know, some people are playing it basically as no whites allowed. That's how it's being portrayed, as you can imagine, on an entire cable network.
Absolutely. And I see what's happening, and I see how the right-wing press is playing this. But everybody take a deep breath. That's not what is happening. If I had a question for Lori Lightfoot and I was in Chicago today, she's having a press conference in a few hours. John, if anyone at CNN wants to go ask her something, you could do it. Show up. Do you know Lori Lightfoot has press conferences that anybody could go to 3 times a week, usually at least. She's got a bunch coming up. She's done a bunch this week.
All right, so let's talk about it. So this lady I was talking on the right here, she was saying, like, you know, the guy's like, well, a lot of people are saying it's like no whites allowed. And then she's like, that's not what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. Because the mayor's saying, if you're white, I'm not going to let you have an interview with me. Because the mayor is talking about, you know, minorities. And she said, and she's African-American, I think. And she's saying, yeah, you know, there's so many racists out there. So I'll let only black people, non-white people. No white people can ask me questions. And at the end of the day, whatever, I don't know what this lady's on about, but that's discrimination. Just because they're white, you're saying they can't have an interview with you, right? It's they're trying to fight racism, but in the process, they're being racist. So I kind of get what they're trying to do. They're like, okay, we're trying to get. I should probably stop sharing. We're trying to get. We're trying to make black people have more of a chance. But if you're trying to fight racism, you don't take out a whole race and say like, okay, you can't do this anymore. You have to unite all races together to not have racism. Because if you're excluding one race, that could be racism. If you're like, okay, if you're white, you can't have an interview. That's racism because you're saying this group, this race of people are not having the same rights as black people. Whether your intentions are good or not, that's discrimination. That's racism. So I think they're taking this step to try and fight racism totally wrong. And it's like there's so many other ways to this. You can just say like, I don't know, if you wanna talk about, racism and stuff, you can maybe acknowledge the fact that she's African American and is mayor. I don't know, but don't just exclude, like, a whole race because 'cause you're like, "Oh, yeah, there's a lot of racist people against black people. Let's just cut out all the white people." That's literally the definition of racism, so it's so stupid, I just think, and when this lady on the right said, "Oh, it's not just about, no whites allowed," that's exactly what's happening. I can read the title here, as interviews, to journalists of color, like, it literally says, so, I don't know. I think it's really stupid. Um, I don't live in Chicago, I don't live in the US, so I can't really, it's not my sort of issue, but I just, I thought it was interesting, so I wanted to my thoughts out there, but I wanna hear what you guys think of it.
I think it's like I don't know. It's I kind of understand like where she's coming from. Like yeah, I guess like she's African American, and like she's trying to shed light on like African American people and like people of color and stuff like that. And I can kind of see what she's doing because yeah, it's like technically yes, it is racist and it's like not. I don't know. It's just like it's one day, and I guess like for her, like to mark like a milestone, she's trying to make sort of like a um I don't know, just like sort of like make something that's like monumental or like do something that's like oh she did this on her 2-year milestone. You know what I mean? And so I can kind of see why she's like because she's trying to make something like oh look at this like I'm standing up for these people and I'm like doing this. And another thing is also politics. Like she's also gonna try to how long do you stay married for? I don't normally know how long the term is, but like if
It's
she's
like
trying to get
4
like
years?
you get elected like a second time for mayor.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so she's probably gonna try to like do something so that like she's gonna get like it's politics. So obviously she's gonna try to want to be mayor again. So like it's also kind of like a publicity stunt in a way. She's like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get people to like follow me and like people like, in minorities to like me or whatever and stuff. But I think like I can understand it for like a day, and like, but I think it is like inherently racist because she is like excluding like white people. But I like the idea, but like I just don't think it was executed like in the right way, cause it's like the idea of like um giving like these like smaller and like black owned and like smaller like newspapers and like reporters like a chance to like get their opinion out is smart because yeah let's face it they probably don't get as much publicity and like much of a following as these like other bigger like well-known news sources do in a way like who's gonna want to like in terms of like credibility like why would you go to a smaller like um I don't know, like outlet when it's not like as trusted or like as reliable as like other outlets. And I guess like it's one on one, but still it kind of like defeats the purpose in a way because like no one would go to those in the first place. I don't know. I think I'm kind of mixed on it. Like I like the idea, but I just don't think it's executed in the right way. How she did it, but
There you go. ET, do you have any thoughts on this situation?
Yo, mixed, yo. I don't
yo.
know. What is she interviewing for again? Isn't it like the McDonald's like interview? Or no, it was like A&W jobs, right?
Interviewing. Oh, dude, this ad. Why is it? I can't
Was
read
it
the
for the
title.
next mayor? Or
Chicago mayor is only granting interviews. Journal.
it's for its 2 year like as mayor.
is it for a
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
What did it say?
I guess, yeah, it's discrimination, but just... I have no idea what to say to it.
I think she says, I'm trying to find the part where I read the, where is it? So, yeah, she said that she initially ran to break up the status quo that was failing so many. So that was, like, I guess her whole reason behind running, and this kind of backs that up. See, interview marks for the mayor tweeted. It's a shame that in 2021 the City Hall press corps is overwhelmingly white in the city, where more than half of the city identifies as Black, Latino, AAPI, or Native American. So yeah, Chicago, I guess, is a... I actually wouldn't mind going to Chicago. It looks kind of nice, but it's apparently very diverse from what I'm reading here. So, if you have diversity and racism, that does not go well together, obviously. So I wonder if there's gonna be... When was this? This was 2 days ago. I don't know if there's any riots. I don't know if there's any repercussion to this. But like I said, it doesn't make sense to have racism and diversity. That wouldn't mix.
I think I think like diversity is accepting everyone, not like a certain like group of people. But I'm trying to like...
Weird. Very weird. Very weird.
I have no idea what to
like. That's all my topic.
Okay. I don't know. Cause they're like the Chicago, like, did they only accept white people, or? And then she's making it like it doesn't really add up.
Yeah, I think it's I closed it. It said like, what did it say? All I remember is that she said it herself that there's all these ethnic backgrounds, and I think she said something about how but she's not letting I don't know if she's letting just black people have an interview, but all I know is that it's like not white people.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. Very weird, in my opinion. Very weird. That's
Okay.
That's all my topics. Oh yeah, kind of a funnier note. I've been having dreams as always, and I had a dream last night, and it's so weird. I went to the P&E, even though it was like closed, and I was having like, it was just so weird, and there was like no mask or anything like that. It's like just everyone was there, And you know on those screens they have, like at the P&E, like those screens, the big screens you might see as you're walking around.
The Beast.
Yeah, stuff like that. They're playing like porn on there, and I was like, they're showing like nudes or something like that. And I was with like a friend, or like, yeah, I was with like a friend, and I was like, dude, what the hell is that? And then they're like, it was like above a ride or something, and they're like, yeah, let's go on the ride. Oh, oh yeah. They're like, yeah, let's go on the ride. I was like, dude, I'm not going like there. Like, what the hell is this? Like, I'm not gonna. Why would I go in there? And then they're like, it's fine. Like, whatever. Let's just go. It's fun. I was like, dude, I don't know what the hell is that in there. I'm not going in. Like,
yeah, don't go in, bro. Yeah.
And I like reported it to like security or some shit, and they didn't care. What? They didn't do anything. So I was like, what the hell? Like, what's going on
like,
here?
Yeah, man, go in, dude.
Yeah, it's so weird. Imagine you see that at P&E, because I thought like someone hacked it or something. Like, it's not in there. Just freaking.
All the rides, or just like the one?
No, just this one. Like, it was. You know how some rides are like next to each other, like next door.
Yeah.
It was like one of those. So like we're on this one ride and we get off. We go to this other one, and it's just like nude images there. And I was like, dude, what?
What the heck?
Yeah.
Wait, but like, I'm just wondering, like, did you recognize the like
the ride?
No.
Oh.
I was gonna say if you recognize like the pictures, or if your mind just made that up.
I don't recognize it. I don't. Why would I see that? No, I think my mind just made it up. Cause
your mind.
I don't remember seeing those.
How does that work?
Yeah, I don't know. And it's funny because the font, like the filter behind it, like you know how like on the P&E you see like, oh, the Who performing here July 20th to 27th. They're like, this is open from the July to August or something, and you know how it's like in colorful background and all that with like the text font and stuff. It was literally like that, like the exact same. It's like nude images on there. It's like someone's in their van, like outside the P&E, just hacking. Yeah, but like no one cared either. Like no one, not my friend, no one around. Like no one. I went to security.
Who was your friend, bro?
I don't know if I should say his name on here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you want to, but yeah, I went to security and told them. They're like, yeah, okay. They didn't care
like, I mean,
at all. Like it's like I was just going crazy. It's like, dude, that's not normal at all.
I actually had a dream that I was at the P&E, like, well, Playland, that I was like on the coaster, but it was like really weird. Like the ride was yellow.
Oh, taxi cab.
But yeah, all my faints like that I have, it's like really faint. Like I don't even. It's like if I'm watching like a video on like really low brightness.
It's a weird way to put it, but okay, I think I kind of get that. Yeah, dude, this is just memories. Like I don't remember that moment, like watching this happen.
Just like grabbing something. Yeah, it's crazy.
Why didn't you have your headphones in? She walked in to us talking about that. At the P&E, there's like.
Yeah, Mom, listen here. We're going to P&E right now.
Bruh, I'm so sad that it's closed.
Yeah, it's very weird. Like, yeah, I don't remember, like, it's just a memory to me, like, just remembering that.
That's weird. Can you present screen share the
skate line
thing?
Welcome back,
everybody.
We gotta get that guy's Instagram and DM him.
Yeah, shoot him a DM. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, it says Podcast Boys in it.
Podcast Boys. Podcast Gays. Dude, this is Jad said in school. It's better.
Bro, why, bro?
Boys. I don't know. He like said in a video, he's like, the podcast gays. Come on, bro.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Dude, this Broadcast Boys is better.
Broad.
I got
You join up, boys.
Bom, bom, bom.
Broadcast
Bom, bom.
Boys.
Bom, bom, bom. Bom, bom. What, mate?
Welcome everybody to another episode of Skyline MED, and I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his face. Play the clip.
Justin, edit Justin's face on me.
Bro, look at that. Varial.
Sebo, 9 days? What, you got a short attention span? Couldn't do 18 in a month? Imagine how good this part could have been if you put in a full 36. Because you also can't be giving your shit up, telling them you can do this in 9 days for crooked fuck around and ask you for a part every week, son. You have 3 parts a month and be depressed. It's like I used to know you, dog. Like I did. Like I felt like we was close with Sebo. The nigga slept in the bed, went to Stone and got clips. I'm just confused about you now. Only thing I do know is that you can do this shit quick. Leave it a mystery though. It does build character. People like mysteries. It's like the Illuminati. Who is in that shit? Is Jay-Z the head of that? Why? This week's Damn Nigga was brought to you by Hill Bomber Helper. 1 pal, 1 hand, and almost 1 taste to heal. Speed Wobbles was coming for you. You ain't even got your little equilibrium set off. You like this one. Thug it. Hate it. The spin-off series, like how Moesha became the Parkers and how Lost became The Walking Dead. I don't know, that's not a real spin-off show, it just feels like it. Whole bunch of white people being somewhere they wasn't supposed to, motherfuckers end up dead. You get my point. I'm saying Dark Room is for sure Alien Workshop the sequel, except I don't know nobody in this. All I know is they got other big pros last names and kind of look like them in the face, and if this was the industry scraps of little brothers and cousins, they getting the steezy scraps. These are the ones that they can develop and make something out of. Like, I'm not saying low quality, like pork rinds. You get some hot sauce near them bitches, they fire. Zen Brain, AP Class Brain, Krell Boy from Malcolm in the Middle Brain, whatever you need to call this kid, Noah Mahue, it fits. He knows that I'm young and I could be creative early, so when I turn 20, I'm doing shit that y'all ain't never thought of. Look like he been doing his own shit for years. Except wearing this beanie like Louis Lopez, that's the only thing he look like he copied. Francis on some shit. First Aurelian. Now this kid, this is the best export since they toast. Mr. Dixon dropped, but it wasn't all the way Clive. You still 8 out of 10 on Danger, but it almost seems like he's in a decent relationship now where he holds hands and hugs. He still makes it mandatory to give you a death drop with a big ass nose blunt, which I do like. There's still some aggression to you. I didn't worry about you every second in this part. That's my little fix. I like shit like I tell you, oh, y'all be safe. I be lying. I like that shit. It's my adrenaline rush through you. I don't gotta go skydiving. I can watch a Clyde Dixon part and feel like I'm in fucking danger. This is good night from another episode of Skyline MED, and this trick worked like a dollar store skillet. First you non-stick, then stuck. All 4 wheels, Elias. Another episode of Skyline MED is done. Now go watch No Ho on Apple TV. Don't subscribe to the whole thing. Just watch the movie, get out of there. They don't need no motherfucking money. That's right. They made enough. Trillions of dollars. They ain't giving me nothing.
Damn.
Is that like a Thrasher video? Cause I don't know if there used to be like the Thrasher at the beginning. Do they still have that? I don't pay attention. Though.
Yeah, they're like connected to Thrasher. Like it's like it's like one of the videos that they released like through Thrasher, like, on the channel, I guess. Oh yeah, the last thing he said there, like, off Hollywood, like it's just I think I talked about it like a couple months ago. Like they did. It's like this big skateboarding movie, but they had like a drive-in for it. But it's finally on like Apple TV now to watch. And I was trying to watch it, but dude, it's such a pain in the ass. I think it's on Prime, but I'm not quite sure. Like I pressed on it, and then it said rent, and then it's like it's not available in your region. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And
oh
then,
yeah, you gotta get a VPN.
I have Prime Video, and it sucks because half the stuff on there you just gotta like buy it. Like some of it's free, but like it's so shit.
Yeah.
And I tell my dad, I'm like, why do you like it so much? Like half the stuff you have to buy on there. It's like, and then he's like, oh, Netflix was so much better than that. Dude, it's not. Like it's literally like not. Like what are you saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I don't get it. I don't get the hype. I mean, they have some like Prime exclusive movies, but like I don't know.
I remember I
We
watched.
need HBO in Canada. Oh my gosh.
I watched Bad Boys for Life on Amazon Prime, and that was good, and it was free too.
It's so good.
Yeah, some of it's.
It's probably one of my
some
favorite
stuff's
movies.
free. I watched Drake and Josh on there, but I had to like, I got a free subscription No, it was like a free trial thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the annoying thing about Apple TV, like North Hollywood, that's like the only freaking movie that I want to watch. But I think it's like I have to like get Apple ID or whatever, like sign in with Apple or whatever, or create an account, and then once I freaking make an account, I think I have to fucking buy the movie. So it's like then I have to like sign up for like Apple TV or whatever, and it's Apple TV is like the most stupid thing too. Like it's like a shitty version of Netflix, so you have to like buy all the TV, like the movies and stuff, and like just like Prime. It's like Prime, but without the free version. So it's like so stupid. So I don't know. I'm debating to like make the free trial or like get the free trial and then like buy it, but like I have to like set up a whole like Apple ID thing, and it's like I have a Samsung thing, and it's so frustrating.
I don't like about Apple is a lot of that involved with it.
Yeah, I hate it so much. Like
Yeah, and then the lawsuit with Fortnite. It's like, bruh.
Dude, like what?
Like, I need my Fortnite.
Yeah. I need to play. I need Fortnite, dude.
Yeah.
Those 9-year-olds, man, they need it.
I used to have Apple TV Plus to watch Billie Eilish's documentary. Apple TV Plus has like barely any shows because they just started.
You know what you could do, Justin? My mom, when she got her iPhone, they gave her a free subscription for Apple TV for like a month or two. So if you get a new iPhone, there you go. Depends on the iPhone. I'm assuming it'll be a newer one because she got an 11.
13 or 14.
I have 14. It's 12, I thought, or 13.
Get the new one. It's probably gonna be like so good and so expensive. Like,
it's gonna be the exact same.
$1,000 for a phone is like so much money. I don't get it. It's like it's a phone. Like you get like. It's so stupid, like how much money phones are nowadays. Like how they always been, like Apple products and shit.
Yeah, I was talking amongst my friends, and it's like,
Among Us.
If I ever get rich, and you see all these rich people, they got like Lamborghinis and all this expensive stuff. If I ever get rich, I don't think I'll ever do that because right now my mindset, it's like, oh, that's too much money. Like, I can't. Like, no matter how much it is, even if I want to buy something that's a lot of money, like, I have a lot of money in my bank account right now. However, if I see something that's, like, at a certain amount of money, I'll be like, oh, that's too much. I shouldn't buy that. So if I ever get rich, I'm probably going to have the same mentality. Like, oh, that's too much. Like, I'm not going to get that. Like, even though I can afford it, it's too much money.
Yeah, you're going to pull a Bill Gates on them.
Yeah. Honestly, no. If I was rich, like actually, it depends how much. But
how much?
If I was rich, I would donate money to charity on like a regular, and I would just treat other people, and
that's what they
treat myself now and then. But I wouldn't make like big purchases like Lamborghinis or anything like that. Because to me, that doesn't really appeal to me. Unless it's something that really appeals to me that I want to, get, maybe. But
live like a humble, like modest. Yeah. Like I saw this thing, like it's kind of true. Like, in religion, they were telling us like this guy, he's really successful. Like he was like early 20s or whatever. He was like an entrepreneur, and like he did all this in life, and like he became like filthy rich, and like he had like a beautiful house and like nice cars and like what a good relationship and stuff, and he just never felt like fulfilled in life. Like that's like I just would never want like to have like to be like that rich and then just like spend my money on all this, because it's just like a giant void that you'll never fill. Like you have to fill it with something that you're actually like, passionate about, and like just spending money on like material objects is so like I don't know, when you're that rich, like what's the difference between like Lamborghini and like 2 Lamborghinis, right? Like why like would you buy just to like have it? Like I don't know, I don't really get it. But
yo, The only thing I would do, like if I was rich, is go to Dubai and then come back, and then we're good.
Grab the boy.
Yeah, and also I would use all that money to travel.
Yeah.
And then be broke.
Yeah. Um, there's a lot of people that are getting famous and getting money, and it's very unfortunate because they're not very good people. And I kind of realized this when I watched the press conference with the YouTuber and TikTok thing. Bryce Hall is such a freaking jackass, dumbass. Like, dude, he's rich as hell for moving his freaking arms and legs around. And then he acts like he's so big. He wants to fight KSI all of a sudden. You know, the boxing champion. He wants to do this and that. And he's just like such a like pussy. Like I mean, he wants to do all this shit, but it's like you don't deserve to like be in that position. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people like him. It's just you just want to go freaking. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Ever just
hope
wanna.
that doesn't happen for like people that are getting older. And he's young too. He's like only like 20. So I don't know.
Bro, look at this focus breathing. Area Alexa, give me some free lenses. Instead of these cheap Canon lenses. Bro, look at this focus breathing, bro.
Wait, mine. I think I have mine on. I don't know if mine's on manual or autofocus.
It's gonna be auto because you have mirrorless.
Get a little
DSLR.
side profile view.
DSLR be like manual focus.
Yeah.
Webcam be like.
Yeah, you got the
Manual
autofocus,
with your
bro.
hand. Autofocus is good because you don't
On
like.
the topic of movies, I've also been like watching the Marvel movies because in Disney Plus they have like a timeline order. So I've been watching those, and it's pretty good. And I've actually gotten really into it because some of the stuff there they don't have rights to, like Spider-Man movies aren't on there, Hulk isn't on there. So I actually
Dang
went on
it.
like a website and
Always
just
wanted
watched
to
like
watch Hulk.
I watched the Incredible Hulk. None of the Hulk movies are like what's it called? Canon, except for the Incredible Hulk, which I watched that.
Canon?
It was okay. I haven't
Incredible.
watched it for
What does it mean when
years,
something's canon?
so it means like
Like
relevant to the
online.
storyline. Like
Oh.
if something's canon, that means it affects the main storyline.
English lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
knew. That's why I was being like sarcastic, bro. Like, who makes a movie about Hulk? Like, he's so irrelevant.
really, you think so?
Yeah, that's what you just said.
Are you really dissing on my man Hulk?
Yeah.
No, I mean like
fight me.
they have like the Incredible Hulk. But no, the other Hulks are like early 2000s, maybe 90s, and it's just an introduction to the character. This one, the Incredible Hulk, the only things a part of the movie that's like actually canon are the fact that Tony Stark meets up with like some general at like the end of the movie, and he's like, "Yeah, we're recruiting for a team." And then there was another scene. I think it was oh yeah, like later in the movies, they have references to this one movie, like, "Oh, well, you lived in Brazil for all these years," or "You lived in peace and tranquility for this time." Just like these small little mentions. Other than that, has like no relevancy to the movie whatsoever. As opposed to like the Avengers, they have like the Tesseract thing, like that's mentioned throughout the whole movies, right? Like New York 2012 or whatever it's called.
In New York.
Like even in like Endgame, they went back to that. Like so.
Concrete jungle, wet dream tomato.
New York. I want to go to New York. I actually might soon.
Bro, really?
Yeah. I'll move there. So I'm leaving Vancouver. See you guys.
Bro,
Never see you
New York
again.
overrated as fuck, bro?
I've never been, and I have a family there, so
I don't want to go. It smells like shit.
I want to see
Go to the
Rafael
country. It
Ninja
smells
Turtle.
bad.
You're like, here's your long
Yeah,
lost
the only
cousin
thing I would be
Rafael Pereira.
interested there is like the train station. It's like it. I don't know why else you would want to go there.
I want to go just for the culture and also Stanley Park. I want to go to Stanley Park. I want to visit my family.
Bro, we have Stanley Park here.
So, frick, what? That says Central Park, not Stanley Park. Central Park.
My headphones hurt. I gotta like.
Yeah, I thought my earbuds were like glitching out.
Really? Oh, dude, I still got these on, and they're wearing out like crazy. I don't know if you can see, but yeah. Okay, I'm done talking. Getting
Okay, guess we're
dragged
done.
out.
Ooh, one-handed. Oh shit.
Bro, imagine
Yeah,
if you broke the right. Ooh.
Oh.
That would be so
Oh.
bad, because you'll be using
Oh
your
shit.
left.
This is kind of bad.
Be like.
One on.
Bro, typing must be a nightmare.
I just someone goes up to Justin like as he broke it, looking at it. It's probably nothing. Shake it off.
Yeah.
Yo, one guy's like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm like, yeah, it's not. And just like, yeah, stand up and like leave.
How many people were there like with you?
I don't know. I didn't really. I met two cover my eyes. I was just trying not to look. Be like.
You're like, don't look, don't look, don't look. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
7, 8, I don't know.
Wow. You knew all of them?
Yeah. Because like, well, like originally there's only a couple people at the park, and then like, one of the guys I was skating with like called like my mom and like called like another guy I knew and like
Yo,
make sure I'm
Justin.
not like that. Yeah.
Is skateboarding dangerous?
Yeah. It's good.
What do you what are your thoughts on skateboarding with the helmet?
Overrated.
I won't skateboard with the helmet. I don't know. I just like, unless I'm skating like giant vert ramps, I don't know. I just like, it's not cool, but it's just like hot, like and sweaty, like gross. Me, like, I don't know. It's just like really clunky too. To me, I don't know. Maybe in the future when I'm like really really good and I'm doing some crazy shit, I'll probably work.
Don't you have to for like competitions and stuff? I know.
Yeah, for the X Games.
I don't know. My parents want me to wear a wrist guard when I go back, like in a couple months. So
Yeah,
I'll probably wear a wrist guard though. Yeah,
Just for
hey.
like future Justin, when do you think you'll be back to everything?
2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months.
Bro,
Man.
his summer's like ruined just because he fell.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, if he gets 2 months, he'll have till July, so he'll have some summer. Like, if it's 3 months,
You
he'll
have
have
to go to
till
physio and
August.
stuff too, right?
Yeah, but depending on kind of the aftermath, like for me, it took like 3 to 4 days for me to be like, if I could not do this, like when I first got my cast off, this would be excruciating pain. Now it's like after a couple
Could you
days.
do it when you crashed?
Yeah, so you should do that when you crash. You're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, broke my wrist. Better start physio right now.
Yeah.
That second.
But yeah, no, if it's like 2 months, you should be good, because if it's July,
What if it's 3? Then, ooh.
then it'd be August, and then, I don't know.
Just gonna be doing nothing. Yo, are any of you guys vaccinated?
No, but we can be.
You can register.
Yeah.
Have you guys registered for it yet?
Not. I probably will sometime this weekend or next, I don't know, soon.
Yeah, I gotta get my parents to do it for me.
Not simple.
Yeah, one of my friends is like registered because his mom is like works for like, I think his mom's a physio or something like that. But his mom works for like something like that, so he gets like higher on the list, or like he gets vaccinated like quicker because it's like fine sort of thing.
You
Or,
mentioned how you had one session of physio, and then you didn't because it's expensive. Do you think that will be the same this time around, or because this one's a bit more severe? What do you think will happen?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know. Probably, it just depends. Like, it is pretty expensive. Like, physio is like, it's kind of stupid. Well, it's not stupid, but like, it makes sense, but it's expensive and pretty like time consuming. And, like, you have to go there for like what, like half an hour session, and then they just like, oh, did you do this exercise? Did you do that, like this exercise? Like, after you get your first physio session, like after a couple is pretty much follow up, unless they give you like more exercises. But like yeah, for like in my case, like did physio, did the exercises like a lot, and then it was pretty much good. So like, and my dad was just never like, I don't want to pay for that. Like it's super expensive. So
How
there's
much
no
was it?
point
Like
to like.
1K or 500?
No, but a couple hundred each time.
Bruh.
Which is like it's expensive. Like it's not like. And then for me to go like, what if I
Yeah,
went
just
like
for like
once a
that.
week? That's just expensive. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm doing, but I'm not paying for it because we have benefits, so
Oh, lucky man.
I'm not paying for it. So it doesn't really affect me, but I agree with you because all you gotta do, the only stuff that really matters is like the first appointment. My camera died. First appointment or like
Nice.
second appointment are like the only important ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I go because I'm not paying for it. If I had to pay, I would have not been doing it this long.
Yo, why is it so dark?
It's like except for the green bar, it's like blending in with the blackness.
Mm-hmm.
Gray. Oh.
Just
You're
don't
not
talk
here.
and then boom.
Yeah. Then you just disappeared. Alright. I have like a copper drop thing, like one. It's in the travel live thing.
Oh yeah, got you, bro.
It's like shoe. And like I don't know.
Give your hand a break, bud. Oh yo. I'm copping these.
Pretty sick.
Look at the quality change. So much better from mine.
Yeah, it is. Yo, look
I
at
think they're
this.
really sick.
Boom.
Say cop.
Hazy
They're
emerald.
so cool. Yeah.
Whoa. The echo, bro. Oh,
A low
yo.
version, but
Yo, why would you get highs, bro?
they're like
The lows are the best.
I don't know. I think they're like a vintage, like they're like an old shoe.
Yeah.
And then they like remastered, like re-retroed it or whatever. Like that colorway of it looks pretty sick. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I just thought it looked pretty dope. I like the model of it too. Like I never really seen that before. I think it just looks cool. Not like that, like up to date with like Adidas that much. So I
Yo,
don't know.
where
I think
can
it
I
looks
get
pretty
this?
dope.
I think there's a where to buy at the
Check
top.
Foot Locker?
Just click where to buy, like at the top left.
Down there in the blue box, I think.
Grant Taylor's Nike SB, those look good.
Bruh. Has nothing to do with it.
Bro. Scroll up a bit. Yeah, that blue box there. Saying that. Can't read that. It's too far.
It says, make sure to follow Kicks Finder for live tweets during the release date.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yo, 110?
So it means it's already out.
Ooh, so fire. Yo, let's buy it right now. Yo, copper drop.
They're actually like, yeah, pretty good price. 110 for like pretty dope.
Alright, where is it?
Timeless.
Those are running shoes.
Yo, I can't find it.
The cleats.
Yo, look at the Hardens. Oh, yo. I forgot what those are called. Will Ferrell something.
The human, yeah, something like that. My shoes, the Dawn.
Oh, yo, the
shoes.
4D, partly for the ocean.
Well, I have those
Ooh,
studs. Oh, the Copas? Or is that the Predators? Predators. I like
Yo,
that
There's like a
colorway of the
new
Preds.
the Lego, yeah.
And a new Predator. It's like Pred. It's like a mix between the Pred and the Copa or something like that. Branding's
Yeah, I
really
like the
good.
pink colorway of the Predators. It looks nice.
Look at this website. Oh, yo, that's fire. Is this the same thing? Oh no. Alright, yo.
My mom has those, I think.
Oh yeah, these?
The one on the far right. The green, yeah, that one, I
think. The mom shoe.
6, 10,
Alright, boys, let's just look in some shoes to make this 2 hours. I'm gonna get these, yo. Look at that. Bro, look at that. You're literally stepping on like sponge.
Looks like coral. Or Minecraft, what's the block from the end? The stuff you're stepping on, the end stone thing, or like the you walk in the end and you
aren't those like the recycled ones too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo,
that's
good.
good.
Yo,
It's
that's
like
what I'm
ultra
calling.
boost like that.
They're expensive as man.
Do you know the end? Is it called the end stone? Like the stuff you're walking on the
Stone
at the
end.
It looks like that.
Yo, wait, what? Yo.
Those look weird.
It's the Arizonas. Like
Oh
the tea.
yeah.
Have a nice day.
Those are sick. Oh, now I want Arizona. You know what?
Mmm.
The cool thing about my house
Oh,
is like a
donut.
7-Eleven really close to my house. It's like
Oh
actually
yeah, bonus.
like a minute
Boneless
away.
pizza.
Like minute to.
Boneless pizza.
With a 2
Can I get a
liter
boneless pizza?
pizza.
I think I'm gonna get a boneless pizza right now.
From 7-Eleven.
Oh, yo, I'm
I'm
definitely
gonna get an
caught
Arizona
in these.
RPC.
I'll come with you. I'll go there right now. Okay?
So,
For real.
Cast Boys go on a field trip.
Oh, we gotta do that.
Live field trip. Trip vlog. Gone wrong.
Getting kicked out of the.
Yo, these look like Yeezys.
Security pull up.
Okay, pull up.
Oh, Adidas Crocs.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yo.
Ballin'.
Oh, yo, this guy's balling.
Who is that?
You don't know
Looks
who
like
he
a
is?
pirate. I'm joking. Oh, my ribs. What the fuck just happened to my ribs? Oh,
Yo.
Those ones are the best colorways of those.
Oh, yeah.
They kind of remind me of, you know, like the Katie's, like the Katie.
Oh, yeah.
The blue ones.
Like the SpongeBob and Patrick?
And Haga.
yeah, it's very specific.
Kind of. They actually kind of do, but there's like the Katie ones. Alright, I'm done on my shopping.
Yeah, alright.
I like your jacket, DT.
Thanks. Oh yeah, yo, copper drop, boys. I got this last week at MacArthur. Yeah, I can say that. MacArthur Glen.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Boys, look at that. I got the ripped jean, boom.
Pop.
It's looking, nah, just kidding, looking pretty sick. Look at that, got the ripped. Whoa. Yo, it's like...
Fire. Remember I almost light my book on fire in here?
Yeah. Yo, that would have been the end to the podcast, boys.
Maybe, yeah.
Should do it right now.
Yeah,
I've had
right
this
now.
water here for like a month as well, so I'm gonna throw this out.
Ooh. Oh, yo, I have a bottle, like Keats Camp, like, bottle. And it has, like, I think it was, like, Whoa, why is there like larva coming out of the tripod?
What?
What the fuck?
Let's see.
Yo, look at this. This
Can we get
is
it right now?
disgusting. It was just one,
What?
but look.
Like a bug?
The
Or,
larva check?
Let me turn up the.
oh, what the hell is it? Ew.
Yo! Oh.
That's weird.
Bug check? Dude, what is he doing?
It came from like.
Oh, those go in like there's a word for those. They get into like food and shit.
I get.
Yeah, maybe.
I got the macro lens. We can zoom in on him.
So random. It's on the tripod. What are you gonna do with them? Are you gonna name them?
Just
Whoa.
watch him.
Whoa. Yo, he's humping that.
Why do they move like that? That's fucking weird. He's doing the worm.
The worm, yeah.
And the whipping in it. And we hit the quan too. He's bumping.
I'm gonna just leave it.
Yeah.
He's kind of
She
cute.
doesn't like crawl on it.
Yeah, he's like, so like my tripod's like right here. And he's right. Wait, right. Over. Right here.
What if you see him and like hit the RGB in your computer?
Yo.
Goes inside the PC.
That would be sick. Wait, what did you guys ask? I think you guys were asking me some.
No, I just asked about the jacket.
Damn. Yo, why is it so dark?
Are we done?
Nah.
Yeah, we're done.
We got like 10 more topics.
10 more? Let's run it. Do it.
Alright.
I'm just kidding. Yo, I'm a killer right now. Yo, fuck you. Oh,
They're out the window.
ET's reaction to it, you're like, what the larvae? I was like, what? What are you doing with larvae coming out of the... I was like, well, like a worm? Like...
Got live reactions right here.
Ooh.
It's like one of those like morning videos. If you don't subscribe within 10 seconds of
this will show
video,
up.
lava will come out of your tripod. Oh shit.
Liking it?
I took it outside. It might have came from there or something. It's on my pencil eraser. Well, like the remains, like the juices inside of him.
Okay. Should've licked that shit.
It's right here.
Burn it in the larvae.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yo, let me zoom in on that. Ready?
Oh my god. I have emophobia.
I like how you can zoom in on the camera. You press the plus button. Comes in clutch sometimes. Yeet. Alright. That pencil's done. Alright, yeah, he's dead. I don't even... Wait, let me open this. There's no way. There's like a whole colony in here.
Oh my god. A whole colony. Dude, if that...
No.
Army of it.
Yo, what the... Nah, just kidding.
That'd be so funny if there was. At the same time, but it'd be scary.
It's like a little like... Because you have to like move it up and down. There's like this latch. There's 2 on each side, so there's 6 in total. And he was just hiding in there.
Go home.
Yo, let's see how long we've been running for. Oh, shoot. Yo, wait, what? $2.24.
Okay.
Yeah, yo, we gotta stare at it for 45 minutes to make it 3 hours. We gotta pull a bathrobe.
The viewer retention is gonna be like this. It's gonna be like.
Oh, actually, I wanted to ask you guys. I was looking at our analytics, and I was doing a lot of digging, And a lot of our views, like from one of our episodes, came from people searching Derek Chauvin, like or not views. What is it called? When they see the video but don't click on it, because that's the guy that killed George Floyd. Because we talked about it in one of our episodes, so they searched up his name and our video would come up. Also, we have viewers from new countries now. Before we said Canada, now we have the U.S., the U.K., and South Africa. And I don't know. I don't have any family that would. Actually, no. I have family in the U.S.
Yeah,
that
Cal,
I
you
have
do.
shown the podcast. So
You
that's
literally
that's
said
a
New
big.
York. Remember?
Yeah, exactly.
In New
So,
York.
so there's that. I don't think I've shown anyone from Scotland.
Oh,
I don't have
Scotland.
any. I don't know anyone from South
Yo,
Africa.
that was so good.
What?
My accent when I said
I didn't hear it.
Scotland.
Oh, there you go. Do you guys have Justin? Do you have family that you've shown in South Africa?
Yo, I
have family in South Africa, but I don't know who to seen it. Like,
Oh,
I don't know.
interesting. Yeah, we're international now.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Yo, leave a comment. Wait, why is this mic so low? There you go. Yo, leave comment. Where you're from.
If you're still watching, yeah.
Yeah, if you're still watching, we'll give you guys a
Confuse
cookie.
the people that, yeah.
There you go.
Alright. Should we end it? Kind of just like lagging here, just like stalling. Hi. Oh, I was looking at that camera, not this one. Forever dog. I don't have to say it.
Bruh.
What time are we waiting
the
till?
Kid Leroy, can you sing one of your songs, please?
With or without you. Okay, I guess we'll end it right here because we've been going for a while. Has been the Podcast Boys episode 53.
Mm-hmm.
That's like long. I think that might be like one of our longer ones.
Mm-hmm. So
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.